We play and call it work.
Hey everybody, Matthew and Luca here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to the season finale of Ilorath's Awakening.
You know what? I forgot it was the season finale. I just thought we were just doing a big battle.
No, this is the season finale, man. Part one of two. The season finale is going to consist of two big games. This is 3,600 points, roughly. There's a bit of a caveat on that, which we'll talk about in a second, which will be the Stormcast Eternals and Fyreslayers teaming up against the Rotbringers and the Nurgle and the Maggotkin, all that stuff, trying to take out the leaders. The second game in the Mini Wargaming Vault, which will be the epic grand finale, is actually the fight for the Realm Gate. And I actually had Greenleaf Terrain make a custom piece of terrain that's like this big, that represents this huge, important Realm Gate in the middle of Ilorath in Mystheart, where they will be fighting over whether they can purge it and disconnect it from the realm of chaos, to the Plague Garden in particular. And so essentially what's happened to this point, for spoilers of course, is that your forces were able to win against Hamathroa. You were able to drive him back, not barely. You actually.
This is my first victory in like 18 games.
You destroyed him actually. You were at Grimwrath Berserker, Jakarath, or what is his name? Jakurum Boulderblade. He went in there and he just took it. He's like bam, 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 and he's just like, no, this is mud. He leaps up on top of the Maw Crusher, and he just like with a couple swings chops off his head, and then he backhands Hamathroa, who goes flying and crashes to the wall and falls to the ground unconscious. And because we rolled for him afterwards, and he was fine, so we know he's not dead. And then the Berserker continued just to plow through the rest of the Ard boys that were there, and he just epically got through it. So he actually got an upgrade that now his main weapon has an extra rend, which will allow him to bust through everything a lot faster. And so after securing that victory, the Lord Relictor Saurus spoke with the Rune Father and told him about the quest that they're on, and the Rune Father agreed to join him because not for gold in this case, which is rare, but because he's been assaulted by Nurgle a lot, and so this would allow him to finally get his guys back out hunting for the gold that they are looking for. So they all travel as a force towards Mystheart as the Fyreslayers march out of their caverns and their holds, their strongholds. He musters his forces and he marches out there, and as they get closer, a storm starts to brew. Dark thunder clouds form, and it doesn't look like plague clouds. They actually look like wholesome, clean rain.
Good, healthy clouds.
And as they get closer, a rain starts to fall. And wherever the rain hits, you start to see the plagues of Nurgle start to recede back into their shells. The Lord Relictor, it washes over his face and it refreshes him, and he feels really good. And even so much so that the Retributors that have been injured over the course of the campaign, that they can see their wounds healing and their armor start to reform, and so they're able to come in their full strength. So all of them are together now, not just a small unit of them. And he takes courage from this sign from Sigmar because he knows he can smell the ozone in the air. He can smell the lightning brewing, and he knows that retribution is nigh and that he will soon receive reinforcements. And so this emboldens him, and he's, after all those defeats, he's ready to go and march on with the little force that they have, because he knows that his God is watching and preparing to strike down. And so we're going to be seeing the result of that in the actual game. And they arrive at Mystheart, and they actually are communing with the Sylvaneth this whole time through all the spirit paths and stuff. And they formulate a strategy, which we've already talked about, which is that the Sylvaneth are going to go in and try to purge the Realm Gate, but they've been having problems of their own, trying to reduce the forces that are coming here. The Deepkin, unfortunately, not be able to come in their full strength because of the Vampire Lord, who's risen his army of undead in Greystone. And so it's prevented them from bringing all their forces to fight. So it means the Sylvaneth are going to be outnumbered. So your job is quite simple. You are assaulting the mighty Dreadhold, which is near the Realm Gate, in an effort to draw some of the forces out, but more importantly, to decapitate their main leaders. Because the Lord of Plagues, which is we've been seeing through this through the campaign is there. The Greater Unclean One is there. And you issue out a challenge. Lord Relictor bellows forth, and all the horns of the Fyreslayers, and the Great Unclean One is not remiss. He's not one to miss a challenge like this. And so he marches with his huge armies, and you can see them in the horizon marching over, and they outnumber you easily. Yeah. At this point, as you march up, they're outnumbering you 4, 5 to 1, maybe 10 to 1. And you just pray to Sigmar that the reinforcements that are coming down in lightning arrive in time to help you, because we don't know when they're going to arrive as per their rules. And so, but you're ready. You still feel the courage. You can see the plague start to recede as the gods work together. All the goddess of life sending her forces, Sigmar coming in, and then the Fyreslayers ready to avenge all the wrongs that have been going to them so they can go out and collect their Urgold. As we have this one final epic clash, your job, decapitate. Steve's job with the Sylvaneth, purify the realm gate. And this will influence what Ilorath will look like as we move forward, because you can fail at this, and Steve can fail at this as well. This is not a pre-written ending. I have no idea if you're going to succeed or if Steve will succeed. But if you fail at this mission, Steve will have a harder time. There's going to be direct impact from this first game on the second game.
Okay.
So you need to decapitate and get in there.
I could just throw the game and ruin Steve's game.
Yeah, you could just do that. That would be really good for the viewers too. And just as an extra treat, you're probably thinking, Matthew, is this in second edition? And the answer is yes. We are playing with the new second edition rules with a couple caveats. Because we're playing before the Malign Portents thing ends in Age of Sigmar second edition, we're not using endless spells.
Right.
On top of that, we don't quite have the General's Handbook 2018 yet. We just have the rule book right now. And that means we're not using any new allegiance abilities that might be in there or summoning things that are in there. We're just going to use the General's Handbook 2017. That's why I said we're playing 3,600 points, but that'll probably be modified. Yeah. It'll probably be cheaper, to be honest. It's probably be more like a little over 3,000 points or 3,300 points, something like that. So, but it's okay. It's still narrative play, but we're using all the second edition rules. So command points with command abilities, all the new wizard stuff, all the new movement stuff, everything. The battle rounds when you roll ties. All those things we're going to be using here, just not the General's Handbook 2018 and not the endless spells, not the malign sorceries, because they're not quite here. This is basically, the timeline of this is right before Nagash finishes his machinations. And so that magic hasn't quite flooded the realms yet, but they will right after this campaign is over. So this epic finale in second edition rules. So technically this is our first game.
Yeah,
playing second edition.
This is our first game.
Very first game. We've read the rules as many times as we can, but we may make mistakes, so point them out, of course, but just be kind, because the games that you'll already have seen go out for the second edition coverage were actually filmed after this game, because we're working right now to get this done so that we can do all our second edition coverage. So be kind. We're going to do our best to get all the rules right, but we may not, because they are brand new to us. Let's do this. Let's take a look at the armies and the scenario. Before we go any further, just a reminder that we have a giveaway going on right now for this very campaign. MiniWarGaming.com/Ilorath. Link in the video description below. If you're not a Vault member, now's the time to become one, because you can click that link, get this entire campaign for free, now that the whole thing is out, and get free access to the Vault for 7 days. Even if you cancel the Vault membership, you'll still get this whole campaign. Now is a great time to become a Vault member. For the next 7 days, get access to all the Age of Sigmar content we'll be doing. Let's get to the game. This is it, Luca. This is it. You got a big force to go up against.
I don't have a whole lot on the table right now.
You are outnumbered. There is literally probably almost half of your army up in the lightning clouds right now. Maybe more like a third,
No.
but a good chunk.
We came here with the intention of distraction.
That's right.
But
Oh no, the Fyreslayers are ready to do battle. They're like, we're outnumbers, laddie, but we're gonna beat them anyways. Like,
I like their spirit.
look at the size of their heads. It's like a watermelon on a toothpick. I apologize to Scottish people out there and everybody else who had to listen to that. And so there's the Megakin of Nurgle. All my guys are on the table. There's Marauders, there's Warriors, there's Plague Bears, and there's the Horsemen. We've even got some monsters joining the fray, a Jabberslythe and a Chaos Gargant right there. And we've got some Dreadholds here. They're really just here for decoration. We're not going to be using any of their rules or have any purpose. But we've got our Blight Lords, the Pascoil Blight Lords, and Lord of Afflictions up top. And thankfully in 2nd edition they do specify that we ignore vertical. So that allows us to kind of just plop them up there and be kind of cool looking and not worry about... For fly, if you have fly, you ignore vertical. So the point of this mission is to kill, 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 burn, kill.
Right.
And so we're going to have a bit of... the point system is simple. Each unit you kill is worth 1 point, unless it is a hero or a monster, in which case it's worth a bit more. Now, each of them have a different points cost. I'm not going to try to tell you all of them. I'll tell you like the main ones. The Great Unclean one, for example, is worth 5, as is your Lord Celestin of Star Trek. We're going to come to him in a second. He's worth 5 too. A lot of the other heroes and monsters are worth 2 or 3 points. The Rune Father is worth 4 though, because he's really important. But most of the heroes or monsters are worth 2 or 3 points, and then the main ones are worth 5. Whoever has the most points at the end win. If somehow we get those points totally equivalent, then we'll look at the number of points value of what has been killed as the tiebreaker. And so so this is your army. You've got your big squad of Retributors. Remember how I was talking about the rains healing them, so you're able to bring their full strength. And you've got Saurus, and he's got his upgrades. What is his upgrades again?
So he has the 12-inch bubble of +1 hit battle cry.
Right. We have changed that for this battle because it would just escalate a little too much. I was finding, because it was built for Path to Glory, which was a smaller army, so saying that it's an army-wide +1 hit was a little much. I saw it in the last game, so we're reducing it to 12-inch bubble. So it's still very powerful.
No, Mighty Blow as well.
And he has Mighty Blow, so the extra damage in close combat. And he starts at 1 wound lower, as does Doombeak.
Who screeches at the clouds.
Doombeak! What else? We got Retributors. They've been upgraded, and we got a whole unit of them upgraded.
Yeah, so this squad of 10 is going to have it's essentially in their hero phase. They can declare they're not going to run or charge, and they get to reroll their failed saving throws.
So it's Defender.
Defender.
And then Veterans, which does what?
They get to reroll either 1 hit, wound, I think or a saving throw.
Per turn.
Per turn.
That's right. So that can keep one alive, or just get that important hit in, or something else. Who knows? And then we've got our runes. No, that's the Rune Smiter right there. He doesn't have any upgrades on him. We've got a Rune Father.
He has no upgrades though.
He's got the command trait and the relic.
Right. He's the Spirit of Grimnir. So whenever I roll to break a rune, and I roll a 5, I can declare that will pop the rune once per game.
Yeah, normally 6s are required, but he can do once per game. After he rolls, he can decide to make the 5 work it.
As he'll have a sigil engraved upon himself, the Ash Plume sigil, where he can automatically unbind 1 spell 18 inches away.
Just once per game.
Once per game.
We got our Berserker.
Yes.
What's his name again?
Jakurum Boulderblade.
Jakurum! He is awesome. He single-handedly stood up against Hamathroa and survived.
I know, with 3 up ignoring.
Oh, it was so painful.
Hopefully there's going to be something similar like that this game.
What are his upgrades?
He himself also has the Warcry ability, the 12-inch bubble of +1 to hit.
Now, they don't stack.
No.
If you activate them both at the same time, because of the same ability. And
he also has an additional rend on his weapon, due to a rend of -2.
Which is very important because when he fights, every wound he inflicts, you roll a die, and if you get equal to or less than that, you get to fight again. And that extra rend will ensure that he'll get more wounds inflicted.
He's been an all-star so far. Let's see if he keeps going.
Yeah, he's just a little guy, but he stood up against Hamathrower. And then you got your Rune Son.
Akdrumlir.
That's right.
For himself, his command trait was the
Aura of +1 Bravery.
Yes, he had that.
The Lord Relictor has that too, by the way. +1 Bravery.
He also has the Iron of Guardian command trait. He has his command trait from the previous game, as well as the relic, the Ancestor rune, where he gets to pick one of his weapons. He'll put the rune in his javelin, where he gets to add +1 damage to monsters.
Right, +1 to wound.
+1 to wound monsters.
Right. And we're letting them both have command traits because I want to. In narrative, you don't just lose command traits because your dad shows up, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got an upgrade on your Hearthcard Berserkers here. And that allows you to choose them twice in the combat phase if there's a hero within 6 inches of them.
Right.
So they can fight twice. They don't get to fight twice in a row, like they still go back and forth, but they can be chosen twice, which is pretty awesome. And up in the lightning clouds, speeding down at the speed of magic lightning, which is not as fast as regular lightning, which is why it's taking some time for them to get here.
Odd.
Yeah. Well, it's going through a weird unaligned magic thing. So what is the speed of light in an unaligned magic void? An etheric void? We have no idea. It probably varies. It probably goes up and down.
I'll be honest.
It gets a speed of narrative.
I don't even know what the actual speed of light is.
Oh, well, I don't remember off the top of my head. It's fast.
It's fast.
It's C.
C.
The letter C is the symbol for the speed of light. So the speed of light is C. It's very fast. So we've got Lord Celestin. Remember his name?
That is, how can I forget, Malcolm Thundersun.
That's right. He's back.
Yes.
He's back, baby. And because he's been reforged, he loses all his upgrades and downgrades. So he's just a straight up Lord Celestin on a star drink. So it looks like Silverfang got an upgrade, or Silverfang got kind of kicked away.
He decided Silverfang he's still in the stable. You know, he's not going to be necessary this game. He's bringing out Blackhorn.
Blackhorn. All right, that works. Blackhorn, his mighty steed. They're going to be lightning down, hopefully. And then your Knight Venator is back.
Yeah.
You got some Judicators. Got a big brick of Liberators.
Hopefully they're going to hold some point on the battlefield.
And a unit of, are these Fulminators?
These are Fulminators. They'll be once.
You like them more than Concussors, eh?
I do. I just like the 3 damage on the charge.
Just to get that off?
Yeah.
I just love the Concussors. They do so much damage.
I like, the Concussors are more reliable, I find.
So these are all lightning in. So basically the way that works is in the movement phase, you roll a die for each of them, or is in the hero phase. And in your turn, you're going to roll a die for each of them. On a 3+, they will show up. And when they show up, they go anywhere on the table that's more than 9 inches from an enemy, and then they can't move after that. So hopefully they'll show up.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I have a lot of points for it.
Yeah, and we're not going to use the rule that if they don't show up by turn 4, they're dead. We'll just keep rolling.
Awesome.
Okay, because that just seems
Watch him
lame.
show up on turn 5.
Well, maybe he'll show up in turn 5 and do an epic charge and finish off the Great Unclean One. And
Jakurum there on a pile of Rotbringer corpses just smiling.
he's like, "Oi, what took you so long?"
He's gonna do it.
I know he is. If he dies, I will be very sad. So just keep that in mind. Make sure he gets some support, all right? Make sure he gets some support. And just a reminder that the Lord Relictor has created a bond with the Fyreslayers so that his prayers can actually work on them too.
Yeah.
So most importantly, the prayer of healing is the one that specifies that Stormcast Eternals. The other one just says choose friend or enemy to do that because your Divine Light one. That could already work. So you could actually heal the Magmadroths or heal
Jakurum Boulderblade.
Jakurum Boulderblade. And yeah, so that's it. Let's see what the forces of chaos have brought. Before the game even starts, let's roll on our cycle of corruption to see where we're at. 1, we're right at the beginning. +2 move for all Nurgle units. And of course, all my wizards know the spell that lets me set it to wherever I want to. In this scenario, we're going to roll off in the first turn. Ties will be re-rolled.
Of course.
And the winner gets to pick who has the first turn. Now, we've deployed 15 inches up.
Yeah.
So it's a little deceiving. We're actually 6 inches closer to each other than in a normal game, so only 18 inches away. So you crack a rune, move up 8, you are only 10 inches away for the charge. I'm just saying, it just changes who you might want to go first. I'm not saying that you'll actually want to go first. Ready?
I'm ready. No. Should roll on the table. 6!
Kitty! So who's going first, Luca?
That'll be Chaos, turn 1.
Chaos. You want me to pop off all my hero abilities?
I do.
I get my aura of feel no pain or ignoring wounds with my Harbinger if he gets to go before you. I can pop off my spells and have them all ready.
I don't think there's much I can do.
My Lord of Afflictions can give my Lord of my Plague Lords double movement, and they could get to you turn 1. That is a command ability, so I'd have to spend a command point.
Yeah.
Just warning you of all the things that can happen if I go first.
I have to let it go because no matter what, I'm going to move up, not do anything, and you're going to get all that off anyways, and then hit me even harder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nurgle.
Nurgle turn 1.
Turn 1.
I'm trying to draw you out.
Of course. Draw me out of my Dreadhold, right? Yeah. Makes sense. I've got 1 command point, and I gotta use it. Or do I gotta use it?
I don't know if you've got to use it.
I feel like I should, because I am gonna take the bait. I'm marching right up there, man.
What else do you do?
We're going to take it to the face, man. We're going to fight. And so his command ability is just so good, which is I can activate his, whatever his Harbinger thing is. It's a 7-inch bubble. All Nurgle mortal units within 7 inches of him ignore wounds on a 5+. So that'll give this whole blob ignoring wounds on a 5+, the Warriors of Chaos, and the Blight Kings. All the demons already have it. And these guys are going to be too far away. But still, just imagine all this with just 5+ ignoring wounds. It'll be annoying as heck. So I'm going to use my command point and activate that ability. Pop! And I forgot to do contagion points. I get 3 points for each territory that I have models in. I've only got models in 1 territory. I get an extra point for each territory that I only I have models in, so I get an extra point for this one, so that's 4. And I get D3 for each feculent Gnarl Maw that does not have enemies within 3 inches of it. 1 more. So that gives me a total of 5. Not enough to summon anything yet. The Great Unclean One will attempt to cast Mystic Shield, which is now only re-rolling save throws of 1. Let's see if I manifest it first. It is a 6 to cast. I got it. And I will put it on... Let us put it on the Warriors. Actually, no, they already get that because I have enough guys. I'm going to put it on the Marauders.
All right.
The Rotbringer Sorcerer is going to try to manifest or cast Blades of Putrefaction. Needs a 7 to cast. He makes it. And I put it on a unit within 14 inches. And any hit rolls of 6+... deal a mortal wound in addition to their normal damage. I put it on the Marauders as well because they have a potential to get +1 of their hit rolls, so it becomes a 5+. And your rains are really bothering him, and so he calls in a plague squall. Off in the distance you hear a rumble, and you can see this horrible green noxious clouds heading towards you. But do they make it through all the purification rain that's coming down? Well, if I can cast it on a 6. They do. It just pushes right through. So now I roll 7 dice. For every 6 I roll, I choose a unit that he can see, and they take D3 mortal wounds. Here we go.
7.
Oh, no 6s.
The clouds are weak.
The clouds are weak. They've been slowed down by your horrible clean rain.
Horrible clean rain.
Ugh. It's
water.
clean. Ugh. The Lord of Afflictions has brought in Incubath, which is a horrible, horrible disease weapon. It's so bad, it actually has the potential to hurt even Nurgle units. So every unit within 3 inches takes a mortal wound on a 2+, but himself or any other Nurgle on a 6+. He's fine. Movement phase. Everything that has Nurgle on it, which is everything, except the Chaos Gargant. I don't think it has Nurgle. Maybe not the Trapper Scythe. I'll have to check those. Everything else that's Nurgle gets +2 to their movement. So in the movement phase, the Warriors of Chaos are going to run. So they're moving their 5 plus a 2 plus 2. They actually have some Hornblowers in there, so they get +1 to their run and charge. So they are running 10 inches. Up they go, and that tree will let them run and charge. It's a pretty long charge, but if they can get in there, that'll be great. Blight King's right behind them. Actually, let's do the Plague Bearers first. So an extra 2 to move, and the run, and the extra from the instrument as well. They're going to move 9 inches in total. Look at them go. Moving so fast for all the jiggly bits that are on them.
Ew.
The Gargant is not Nurgle, unfortunately. You can't give him the Nurgle keyword, at least not the one that I found. So he's 8-inch move plus a run of 3. I'm actually going to keep him back a bit. He's just going to lumber forward.
You want to give...
Because the Marauders, they move 6 plus the 2 plus the 5 plus the 1 for the Musician. I could use that to move 14 inches up and get right in your face, but there's no tree nearby to then allow me to charge. So I'm just going to use that to wrap in front of the giant so you don't one-shot him. And also provide the biggest challenge from these. Because these guys are super upgraded right now.
I know.
The mortal wounds. Actually, you know what? I'm going to push it though.
Oh, you're forcing it.
Well, 14 inches can get me even further than that. So engage them or get engaged by this big old brick. So you choose the engagement.
There's so many of them.
You choose the engagement, or I choose the engagement. Our Blight Kings over here have 4 movement, +2, +2, plus the 1 more. They are going to...
Oh, the Blight Kings are going to be so annoying.
Yes, they are. And there's 2 big blocky units. And everybody keeps complaining about them when I bring them in their narrative games. They're like, they're too good. I'm like, well, deal with it. Luca, deal with it.
40 wounds.
Yeah, 41.
41 the hero champions, right? Yeah.
Stay nice and close. Harbinger will run. He's got all the extra movements right now anyways. Want to keep him. I'm going to measure it to get 7 inches away from them. The Great Unclean One. He's running. He's got the extra 2 inches, so he'll just... You know what? He's going to start to curve over. Boom, baby. And my little mortal sorcerer. You know, he's happy to kind of stay at the back. Blight Kings over here will run. Ooh, an extra 4 plus their bell. It's 11 inches in total. Oh. It's going to be a bit of a bottleneck here. But I'm sure you'll kill some Marauders for me. Right?
I'm sure.
Right, Luca? Lord of Plagues will run too. Oh yeah, he's keeping up. 9 inches in total. Marauder Horseman will run. Ooh, 4. It's a total of 19 inches. So we're going to take to the flank. I'm going to stay back. Getting ready to go on the flank. They're totally unaware of the lightning, so I'm trying to play it like they don't know that there's a storm coming in with a bunch of Stormcast. And the Jabber Scythe will fly forward, screeching, 16 inches. I'm not even going to use that. I'm just going to plop him down right here. Just keep him safe behind these Marauders for now. My Blight Lords move 8 plus the 2 plus a run of 6. Woo! 16. Buzz 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 buzzy buzz buzzy buzz 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 buzzy buzz buzzy buzz buzzy buzz buzzy buzz. Lord of Afflictions will also run just 1. 11 inches, buzz, 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 buzz. Ignoring vertical, as per the new movement rules for fly. Right there. Shooting phase, but everybody ran, so there's no shooting phase for me. Ooh. Charge phase. So everybody ran, so the only ones that can charge are the ones within 7 inches of Feculent Gnarlmaw, so we're looking at our Blight Lords, Lord of Afflictions, and Warriors of Chaos. I'm going to start with the Warriors of Chaos, see how far they charge. They got a Musician, so they get +1. So 8 inches is not going to get them in. And our Blight Lords are going to charge 8 inches.
Oh, I think that's
good. I'm going to bring this guy to here. Not as worried about touching base contact anymore, because I can still keep piling in, which is kind of nice. Don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to stay a ½ inch away so I can pile into a ¼ inch away. So then I can pile into an 1/8 of an inch away.
Yeah.
So I can pile into a 1/16 of an inch away, etc., etc. Might as well try to get the Lord of Afflictions in there. 10-inch charge required. He rolls. He rolls an 11.
Why?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
My Berserkers.
Yeah.
But to be fair, everything in my list is the Berserker.
Yeah, everything's a Berserker. I'm going to select the Blight Lords to attack first. We're going to pile in. Now, he's already touching, but watch this. Boom. I ended at least as close.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stay more than 3 inches away from your Rune Sun, because I'm not quite ready to be outnumbered yet. And this one will pile in this way. Unfortunately, this one's 3 inches won't get him within an inch. And then the one next to him. We'll start with the Blighted Weapons from the actual Blight Lords riding. So they're going to be hitting on 3s. The Lord of Afflictions lets them reroll 1s, and 6s are D6 hits. No 6s so far, but reroll those 1s. Oh, no! Oh, go Lord of Afflictions. That is 11 hits.
It went from
11.
Pool roll.
It was going to be like 3 or 4 hits. Now it is 14 hits. Wounding on 3s. Okay, that's pretty good. Because you have shields and you didn't charge, you got a 4-up save.
Oh,
okay.
It was a good start.
Yep, and you got Berserk Fury, which lets you ignore wounds on a 6+, but since you have at least 10 models at the beginning, it's +1 to that. Oh no!
There's my 6 dead guys.
6 dead guys. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. Just like that. Remember, they get to go next, so think about where you want them to go. 5, 6. And also remember, don't split them up.
I know.
Now we got the foul mouth parts of the blight flies, or the plague flies, plague drone, whatever they're called.
Raw flies.
Raw flies. Hitting on 3s. Oh, okay. There's nothing special for 6s for them. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, no rend, so you got your 4-up save, and you still ignore wounds on a 5+ because you started the phase with.
Nope.
Oh, another one dies. Another one bites to dust. And then the venomous stings hitting on 4s. Oh, jeez.
Those never hit for me.
I know, for me neither. That's like the first time. 3s to wound. Ah, there we go. There's 1. -1 rend though, so you got a 5-up save.
No!
And then it's D3 wounds. Oh, just 1, which you ignore on a 5+.
No, I don't.
Another one goes down. 8 dead from the 2 front
2 guys!
Blight Lords. Now you can choose a unit.
These 2 Berserkers are going to, oh yeah, pile into it. There's no point to doing this. I'm doing it.
Unless you wanted to try to pile into these guys or something.
No.
Then you could swirl around them and do that.
I'm gonna smack this guy around.
So start with the Carl. 2 attacks hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
He doesn't reroll anything. 4s to wound,
Nope.
nothing. And then the other guy hitting on 4s.
Here we go.
1 hit on 4s. Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Lord of Afflictions will strike back. Fester Pike. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. The 6s don't do anything special, thankfully. 3s to wound. Oh, okay. Well, 3 wounds at -1 Ren, D3 damage apiece. So you get a 5. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They deflect the Trident of Doom. The foul mouth parts of the fly attack, and they re-roll 1s, hitting on 3s.
Oh.
So that's 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 1 wound, no Ren, 4-up save. You're good. And then the Venomous Sting hitting on 4s, and then the Dolorous Tux and the big bell that he's dragging underneath him. He tries to wallop you in the face with it.
Yeah.
On a 4. Gong!
It hits, but
3s to wound. That's a wound, -2 Ren, so 6 up.
Kitty!
No kitty.
2 damage?
2 damage, which you ignore on 5s. Oh, look at that!
Perseverance.
Look at that! These 2 will not die. Battle Shock phase. You've lost 8 guys. Your bravery's 7, but +1 thanks to his aura of bravery. So you're gonna lose D6 more because
Losing at least 1.
Yeah, so just don't roll a 2+. And 6.
Oh, 6!
Yeah, they all run. They're like, oh, nope.
That is a shame.
Oi, nope. Oi, laddie.
Oi.
Lucas, stop panicking. This is a 3,600 point game. You just lost like 180 to 200 points of your army. It's okay. It's just, I got 1 point though.
But those are my berserkers.
My berserkers, this kind of Rune Sun will take care of this.
Berserkers.
Octrimlier. I know, you have so many berserkers. And so the Nurgle forces have moved forward. They smashed into your berserkers and scattered or killed all of them. The Rune Sun is furious. You can feel his rage boiling from within him as he gets super angry and ready to strike back. And the rest of the army is looking forward, saying, "Oh, oi laddies, let's do this!"
Okay.
As a lightning brews. Hopefully.
Hopefully, I'm hoping.
Which rune would you like to do?
Give me the Rune of Fury.
Rune of Fury lets you reroll 1s to hit. That's automatic. You're now going to roll a die. If you roll a 6, everybody gets +1 attack. Just Fyreslayers. And if you roll a 5, you could choose to use your once per game ability to activate it.
Father.
6! Oh!
Oh, natural 6.
+1 attack on all of your Fyreslayer guys. Woo. And reroll hits of 1. This is your turn, Luca. This is your turn for Retribution.
And of course, Jakurum, Boulderblade, is going to issue out a war cry.
Which sounds like...
Wololo. 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 Maybe I'll make them Fyreslayers.
Yeah. And it gets a 12-inch bubble of +1 to hit.
+1 to hit bubble.
Rerolling 1s, an extra attack.
Yep.
This is your turn, Luca.
This is the turn.
You gain 1 command point at the beginning of the game.
Okay, so his command ability is all Fyreslayers within 20 inches they reroll Battle Shock, and they can reroll fail or saving throws of 1.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but is it worth using my command point now or saving for something? I'm trying to think what I'll use my command points on. I think I will.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to issue his command ability.
Okay. Rage builds up inside of him, and he bellows out a challenge too.
The Pascal Bloodlord, Octorumlir, is going to essentially try and kill them.
What does that give him? Is it reroll hit rolls?
I think it's reroll wound rolls. I gotta double check that one.
So it gives him reroll of hit rolls of 1, which unfortunately will only really help you in the shooting phase because you've already got it for the combat phase. But it also gives me +1 on my Battle Shock tests. If you can hurl a suitable insult. It actually says this in the rules.
What?
Yeah, so it's okay, it's okay.
What's their bravery? Like 8?
It's pretty high,
So I have to kill 4.
which is how many there are.
So I'm not gonna bother insulting them.
You have to insult them.
I only have to insult
Your
them.
mother was a Nurgle rotter.
Why would that insult them?
I don't know. Your mother was...
Your mother loved a Nurgle.
Your mother loves Zinch.
Oh.
He's a Zinch lover. You love Zinch. You're a bunch of Zinch loving ninnies. Come on, say that.
You're a bunch of...
No, with the accent.
You're a bunch of Zinch loving ninnies.
I think you did it better than me, too. That was great.
Bunch of Zinch loving...
What did you say?
That sound like orcs now.
No, it's just it's the roll.
The Rune Smiter is going to give these Hearthguard Berserkers with their broadaxes rerolling failed wound rolls.
Not going to use your once per game ability to get everybody hit within 10 inches?
No.
No? You want to do super combo?
Yeah, not yet. That'll maybe be next turn.
Okay.
We are praying for Divine Light on...
Now you put it on your own unit, or you put it on them, and you reroll ones to hit against them. You're already doing that.
Yes, so I'm going to go Divine Light on these Hearthguard Berserkers.
So that I reroll 6s to hit them, which is when I'm dealing mortal wounds against you.
Yes. So Sigmar, please, your storm is here.
Yep, that's good enough for me.
That's good enough for you. It's just that's a pity.
No. That was most. My rule is if you can tell what it is.
That's good enough.
If you can tell what it is, then it's not a cocked die. I get that in tournaments you might have other rules. Now his second prayer, he can call down lightning.
It's only 12-inch bow. Actually, might not be in range.
He is totally in range.
To the Marauders.
He prays for the lightning storms.
Sigmar, hear me, please.
D3 mortal wounds on that unit,
and
they get -1 to hit, which is huge because of their whole 6+ to mortal wound.
D3 mortal wounds.
3. Oh. They ignore the damage on 5s thanks to the Harbinger of Decay. And so it looked good. So 2 die. Bazap, bazap. And they're -1 to hit now.
Preliminary lightning. Right.
In the moving phase, we roll for each unit on a 3+. They must come in this turn. Riding the lightning. You tell me where you're starting.
So I'm going to start here, work my way over.
Fulminators.
Fulminators are riding the lightning.
Liberators.
Yes.
Night Venator. Yes.
Star Drake.
No! It's okay. He's setting them forward. No. He'll be there in a second. Judicators.
Yes.
Everything except the Lord Celestin.
That's okay.
Who would be super awesome.
That'd be great to have him, but you know.
Judicators. Boom, 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 boom. Lightning in.
Just like shoot either which way.
Fulminators. Lightning in the back. They haven't even noticed you yet.
Good.
Night Venator lands beside Lord Relictor Saurus and says to him,
hello, old friend. Hello, old friend! I was just like, they don't even know each other. They
did. They were in the first fight. No, they lived in Shadefang together for years.
Yeah,
for years until you took control of them and they died.
He only knew him as a Lord Relictor.
Oh, come on. They would be best buddies.
They only vaguely remember.
Lord Relictor's been healing him for the past 10 years.
No, he thought he was like Saren or something.
Saurus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we know it's Saurus. But he thought his name was like Saren.
Well, that's because when he came back, his memory's a little muddled.
Oh.
That's right. I guess his memory could be muddled. There you go. His memory's muddled.
Oh, that sucks, man. Your friends come back, they don't even remember who you are.
They're like, I think I remember. Saurus? Soren? Saren? Saurus? Sam?
Sam.
And liberators will liberate the back lines. Bazam, 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 bazam. And they've arrived.
Bazam indeed.
So just the Lord Celestin, he's taking his good old time.
Awesome.
He sends forward his forces, and he's riding. Actually, he's lightning into the sky. So he's currently flying above the battlefield. He's swooping in right now. He's about to show up.
Doombeak screeches. Like,
yeah.
Where is
Doombeak!
Oh. Berserkers!
They're all runed up. Their runes are glowing. A hot golden glow as you've smitten that one rune open. You got some more Volkite Berserkers with double weapons this time.
Yep.
They're going in. They're feeling it. They're feeling it.
Oh, man. They're going to carve up some Marauders.
Yeah, they got the war cry of Jakutum nearby. And the rune's been activated. They're ready to go. Grimwrath Berserker Jakutum! Boulder Blade! They're all mine! Get out of my way! Out of my way! Out of my way now! And the other Hearthguard Berserkers?
Oh!
Got a big unit of 15 of these.
You know what? I'm gonna move them up 4 because
you might be able to make a charge.
Because I think even if I run, you're gonna get pretty close on your turn.
Well, we'll see if I have any Marauders alive after this turn.
That's fair.
You can actually do a lot of damage to them.
Saurus moving up. Doombeak.
Keep that bravery aura up there.
Following.
Smiter and Runefather just gonna kind of keep pace. They're the second wave, and he's already as close to them as angry.
We're going to hurl the Wormslayer Javelin at the Pusco Blight Lords.
3s to hit, rerolling 1s.
That's a hit.
3s to wound.
That's a wound.
-1 Ren, so 5 up save. And it does D3 damage, which I ignore on 5s. All that rolling, nothing.
Beautiful. And now we're going to, he's going to roar back his head and I guess engulf them in lava.
Which does what? How many wounds?
So I have to roll under the amount of models in the unit.
Under or equal to or under?
Let's find out.
Equal to or under?
1 to 4. Yeah, hits him.
And it does D3 mortal wounds normally, but because they're within 5 inches, it does D6.
For 1. 1 mortal wound.
5 plus.
Oh, no.
Little bits of them fall off, but they don't seem to notice.
The Judicators firing over into these Puscoil Blightlords. The shock bolt bow first on a 2.
Reroll 1s, they're chaos.
Oh, yes, that is why. There we go.
D6 hits.
D6 hits instead for 2.
And the other ones?
And then the other guys on 3s.
3s, rerolling 1s. So you got 5 hits in total that wound on.
3s.
Oh.
We got 2 wounds.
-1 Ren, so 5 up. And 5 up to ignore that damage. Oh, I took a wound.
We did 1 damage.
Down to 6 wounds.
We're going to fire the Night Venator's Star-Fated Arrow.
He reaches into his holster and he pulls out, or his quiver, and he pulls out a special looking arrow.
It's a one shot. He only ever brings one to every battle.
Well, no, you don't bring, their quivers, like, they grow.
Okay.
They're lightning arrows.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually pull bits of lightning out.
That's kind of cool.
And the magic keeps refilling them. That's why they can keep firing them.
One
But the
shot.
Star-Fated Arrow, unfortunately, takes a lot longer to do it. Now you're firing, and because he has a unit near him that has at least 5 models, and he's not a monster, you get -1 to hit him.
Yes.
So all of a sudden, this one-shot weapon that was hitting on 2s is hitting on 3s.
No rerolls.
No rerolls. That make you feel a little uncomfortable?
Yes. The shot always makes me feel uncomfortable. Hits on a 3.
Oh, you got a hit. So that -1 hit didn't matter. 3.
No.
Oh, no wound.
It always fails on the wound. The Phoenix was also going to go into the Harbinger.
Hitting on, it's -1.
So I think he's hitting on 5s then.
Normally 4 to hit, so 5's to hit.
Nothing. All it matters.
Oh, look at that, -1 to hit. That helped.
We are going to have the Magmadroth from the Rune Smiter.
Breathe into them.
Breathe into the...
You have to roll 20 or less on a d6.
That's good.
Auto.
Right there.
Did you want to just do both of them?
Yeah, we'll just do both.
So d3 mortal wounds each.
For
So that's 4, which I ignore on 5s.
No.
So 2 of them die. Whoosh. But there's a banner in there.
We're going to start with the Volkite Berserkers on the charge.
Hey, you need a 3 or higher. Whoa, 10. Okay, pick where you want them to go.
Problem is I don't want to pull in the Blight King.
You're not going to be able to avoid that unless
Yeah.
you want to not maximize.
I don't think we're getting... I'm just going to go there so the Blight Kings are at least stuck in there since I'm pulling them in anyways. But then again, I guess you could lose some Marauders. I don't know.
I am going to lose some Marauders.
I don't know,
I
maybe.
can guarantee that.
I hope you lose some.
Well, I am a 5-up save, re-rolling 1s, and then 5-up ignoring wounds. Because a Star-Fated Arrow thudded into my horse and then just kind of whiffed away. Jakurum!
Jakuum Boulder Blade.
Oh, you got to roll like a 4 or higher.
No!
I don't think a 3 will do it.
That's not very characteristic of him at all.
And you've already used your command points, so you
can't
can't
reroll.
re-roll the charge.
All right, Hearthguard Berserkers, they got
You got to get in and make up for this. 7 is in.
All right. So we're gonna get this guy has to go first. Get into there.
Oh, I can't believe Jakurum didn't make it. It's all right.
know.
He's just like warming himself up, getting ready for the second wave. But he could have killed so many by himself. He could have killed like 10 to 12 of them.
This guy's gonna go full.
Oh, you're gonna bring in the Plague Bears too. Bold move, Luca.
It's not a smart move.
In they go. Look at that Maj pit.
And these Hearthguard Berserkers.
Charge!
4.
Yeah, I don't think so. Check it. I think you needed a 5 though. Yeah, you needed a 5.
Yeah.
The Rune Sun, anything but a double 1. Ooh, I
Okay.
saw that one first. 7 inches. Ach, kill my guys, will you? My laddies. And then some long bomb charges in the back. Who are you starting with?
Fulminators.
Fulminators. Need a 9.
Hard 9. Oh, that's a
5. All right, well, they're in position. Do you want the Liberators to go in now?
No.
You want them to stay back?
Yeah, because at this point I'm gonna be just pulling more Blight Kings.
Yeah, which would just... Yeah, that, you know who wins that fight.
Yeah.
Combat phase. Hold on. I think I got to roll for these guys before we go any further.
What was it before?
No, I roll it when I go to pile in, so that can make a difference for how many you kill.
These guys aren't really piling in too much over here.
Hold on, these guys are a separate unit. So which unit's going?
Oh yeah, no.
The Hearthguard Berserkers or the Volkite Berserkers?
Hearthguard Berserkers for sure.
Hearthguard, okay.
So this guy's gonna pile into there.
Get as many as you can on them. And remember, you have to stay as close as you were before.
Yeah.
So you could have this guy like pile in like that and leave room for the next guy.
Make room. That's right.
So
Correct.
it allows you to get more guys in. A little more free in how you move. 2 more guys will be able to get in. Thanks to your rune, they are 2 attacks each instead of 1. They get +1 to hit thanks to him, and re-rolling 1s to hit thanks to your rune as well. So 2s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
Into the Marauders.
Into the Marauder. Yeah, this is the fights into the Marauders. All hit.
Huh.
And the Rune Smiter upgraded them to this round, so they get to re-roll wound rolls. So 3s to hit, re-rolling. These are all at -1 rend, 2 damage apiece. Can they chew through my guys? Probably. Normally have a 5-up save, so it becomes a 6-up. But I do have my 1 Mystic Shield on them, so re-rolling 1s. So there's 2 6s, 2 1s, 3 6s. Oh, that's 2 damage apiece though. So that's 5, 9. That's 18 damage, which I ignore on 5s. 18 damage to my 40-man squad. 5s to ignore it. Oh, that wasn't spectacular. So I only ignored 5 of those. So 13 of them die. Well, we definitely want to make room for my Blight Kings to get in. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Should have kept a command point for auto-passing morale, for Battle Shock. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, you just carved a bit of a hole in them. That's pretty good. Now your fight's against the Plague Bears. Now I have 20 or more models in my Plague Bears, so you're -1 to hit, but you got the +1 to hit too, so you're just back to your 3s.
No,
re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling the 1s though. Only 3 hit. 3s to wound, re-rolling. Good. All right. -1 rend.
Yes.
So 6 up. Yeah, because they're 5 up armor. 6 up, no re-rolls. And so that's 2 damage apiece. So 6 wounds, which I ignore on 5s.
Oh.
4 die. I'll pull out some from the back. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not the banner. 4. Now I get to choose. This is a hard choice because these guys get to go twice. So if I ignore them, they're going to do that again. And that was a lot of damage. So I think I don't know what I want to do. You know what? Let's just do the Marauders. There's now before they pile in, I roll a die. If I roll 4 or higher, they get +1 of their hit rolls. If I roll 6 or higher, they get +1 of their wound rolls. But if there's at least 20 of them, I get +1 of this roll. So I'm looking for a 3, but really like a 5. Oh, we got it! So the +1 hit will just negate the -1 hit that you've got on me. So I'm only hit on 6s, but it allows me to do my mortal wounds now. And I get +1 to wound too. So they are going to pile in. I made a mistake and I put that gap there to let the Blight Kings in, but then you reminded me. I like just being able to move them around and not being stuck exactly where I was, as long as I stay at least as close. Because I can get 2 ranks with these guys. 17 attacks, hitting on 4s. 6s, 2 mortal wounds. Oh, 7 mortal wounds in addition to whatever they do. Do I get to reroll 1s to hit? No, I did not put that spell on them, nor did I forgot to have my sorcerer choose somebody to reroll 1s. And then I normally wound you on 4s, but I get +1 of this, so 3s to wound. So we got the 7 mortal wounds so far, plus another 8 wounds. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no, these can all go on your Hearthguard. Wait, no, some of these were over here. So 3 of these, or 4 of these had to attack them. So we're gonna have to just divide them like that. So we're gonna put 2, we're basically just mathematically distributing it based on how many could go there. So we're gonna put 2 mortal wounds on them and 2 of the wounds on them.
Okay.
So the wounds first, 5 up save.
5 up armor, make 1.
So then that's 2 mortal wounds plus that wound, which you ignore on 5s because you started with at least 10 models, so 3 die. So you wanna pull away from the Blight Kings?
Yeah.
Oh, there's that again, isn't there? And then 5 mortal wounds plus these 6 regular wounds on your Hearthguard, and they have a 5+ save.
Yep, 5 up on them.
And so that is that's at 5. So that's 10 wounds. They are ignoring wounds on a 4+ because there's a hero nearby. Ooh,
not bad.
Only 4 of them died. That's pretty darn good. You can just take the back line that weren't attacking anyways.
That guy was attacking. That guy was not.
There's this one right here that's not.
3. Oh, I want him on the Plague Bearers though.
Oh, you do?
I think I want to lighten up on these guys over here.
Because you know you're already going to slaughter them.
Yeah.
So 1 more from that end.
That gets him to pile in.
That's true.
3,
Okay.
4, yeah. That means my Berserkers are going to go next.
Because they're within 6 inches of a hero, so they can be chosen to pile in again.
Actually, they're all fine.
They're all in. It's just this guy and this guy that aren't in.
Yep. There we go.
And you want to try to focus on the Plague Bears this time?
Yes.
For the guys that have a choice?
Exactly.
So you got 7 on the Plague Bears, 4 on the Marauders. Attacking the Plague Bears, 14 attacks.
3s to hit him again.
Yeah, 3s because you get the -1. Oh, there's 3 misses.
No rerolls.
3s to wound him.
Reroll it. Wow. Buddies.
Jeez Louise.
Okay.
-1 rend.
Yeah.
So 6 up save, otherwise they're 2 damage apiece. Okay, jeez.
Woo!
That is another 20 wounds. I ignore wounds at a 5+. There's 20 of them though. I'm gonna re-roll that, it's off the table. So 13 more just died. Okay. That's a lot of my Plague Bears there, Luca. Awesome. That makes up for your for Jakudum not making it in.
I know, right? I can't believe he didn't make it in.
Because he would just slaughter another 10 on his own.
Yeah.
And now the other 4 on the Marauders.
2s.
Rerolling 1s, so they all hit.
3s.
3s rerolling.
Okay,
Oh,
here
that's
we
a
go.
lot of misses, but you're rerolling. Oh, all 8 get through. Which I make none of.
Oh my gosh.
So it doubles that damage. So we've got 16 wounds, which I am thankfully ignoring on 5s. Oh boy.
Wow, the Berserker spike's pretty high.
Yeah, Berserkers are pretty dead. That's another 13 of them. So, 13 more die. That's going to be quite the battle shock. Okay, so I'm starting to see why. Well, it's so hard though, because I only had 1 command point. I have a funny feeling, and this remember our first games, we may have already talked about this in reviews, that War Scroll battalions
Might be, yeah.
are going to be that much
It'll
more
give you
important.
that 1 clutch. But then again, would you really want to keep, like, how many is going to be left? Like 5? Oh, it's...
That's true. At this point, it's like, so what if they run? You've already killed most of them. My turn to choose. Blight Lords. I know he's touching, but at least as close as. And we're going to bring these guys in. He'll still be too far away to fight. You keep charging in such a way that I can't bring my full wrath to bear. I'm going to start with the Blight Lords on top. 6 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Oh, I did it again!
Again?
I did it again! So those become only 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. 3s to wound. Yeah. 3 wounds. 4+ save.
Oh, okay, makes 1.
So 2
Yeah,
wounds.
2 damage, yeah.
He's down to 10 wounds. Foul mouth parts hitting on 4s. Sorry, it's actually 3, so those are all 4 hits. 3s to wound. So 3 wounds. No rends, so 4 up. Oh, 2 more.
Oh, that's...
Droth a little bit.
Octodemir.
Octodemir is fine. This is Droth that's not. And then the stings. 4s to hit. Oh, see, yeah, that's
They're
more like it.
That's the characteristic. Octodemir going to fight him right back.
Javelin's normally 1 attack, but with the rune it's 2 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And then 3s to wound.
No.
Nothing. Claws and horns of the beast are normally 5 attacks because he's hurt, but he's up to 6 because of the rune.
4s to hit. Okay.
Roll 1s.
Because of the rune, that's right. There we go.
And because of his
Oh, and he has his little...
I'm mad at you ability
He's super
too.
mad.
And 3s to wound on this.
There you go, 4.
-1 rend, 2 damage apiece, so 5 up.
Oh.
So that's 2, so that's 4. So then I ignore those on 5s.
I hate these models. Oh, they're so good.
Could heal.
I know.
My Plague Bears will go next. I'll get them all in. Oh, my Warriors of Chaos. You actually brought them in. So, you know what? I'm going to actually pile these guys in a different way to leave more room for my Warriors of Chaos. Oh, there goes a mushroom. So 9 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Oh.
So 3 hits, winning on 3s. Booyah. 5 up saves.
5 up. Saving
2 of them, and then you ignore wounds on a 4+.
No.
1 more dies.
Oh, jeez.
Imagine if your backline had actually made that charge.
I know.
Oh, you'd have crushed me like in 1 turn. Now you got your Volkite Berserkers.
Who are going to just...
Not pile in towards the Blight Lords?
Correct. So that guy's just going to kind of pile in.
Now remember, he was touching that model.
I know. It's
So
the stupid weapons.
he has to stay with that model. So just because you can have a bit more control doesn't mean you all of a sudden get to split your guys out of there.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Your big fat, yeah, 'cause the only other way you get more is there, and then the Blight Lords are in, which you don't want. Right.
Right.
Start the Ural. You've got 3 attacks because of the +1 from your rune.
Yep.
Normally hitting on 4s.
Wow.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 2 hits. And he wounds on 3s, no rerolls. I got a 5 up save. Rerolling 1s thanks to Mystic Shield.
Huh.
So 1 gets through, and he does extra damage, right?
So it'd be 2 damage.
2 damage, so I get 5s to ignore that. So 1 dies. I don't know why we're bothering to roll for
I know,
these.
I think they're
Like, you know what? Why don't you just stop here?
Yeah, you know what?
Because I don't have a command point to possibly make my Battle Shock. I'm going to lose like another 20 plus just from Battle Shock. So they're all dead, okay?
Ooh, we did it.
Right now, it won't matter. You killed the guy that pulled my Warriors of Chaos. Yeah, that's a hair out. Oh, maybe I pushed him a hair out. Oh, well. Oh, well. Battle Shock phase. These guys are Bravery 6 with the banner. 7 because there's at least 10. But they lost 27 guys? 7 guys? So that's, we're going to lose at least 26 more? I don't know. Not 26 more. It's like 20 more. They're running. They are running for their lives. I have no command points to keep them. And even if I did, I don't think I'd care to keep a few Marauders. So I guess in the end, that wasn't a huge mistake. Holding on. And to be honest, it forced you to put more into them because of the 5+ ignoring wounds. I don't even know if that mattered, though, to be honest. I lost 19 Plague Bears. They are Bravery 11 right now.
I know.
But they have
Please
a banner.
don't do this to me.
I have a banner. So if I roll a 1, instead of listening to guys, I get D6 back.
Ability.
Oh!
Okay.
The rest of them are gone.
Oh, jeez.
That's because I was going to
I'm
lose.
in
I was
shock.
going to lose 8 more plus D6. That's 14. That's all of them. In one fell swoop, you have crashed through my front
I
line.
killed 2 hordes with 1 unit.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've got 2 units of 10 Blight Kings there.
Yeah.
But I've also got Stormcast coming down my rear, so I got to really make a choice of how I'm going to handle this. Because holy moly, Luca! Holy moly! We forgot a couple rules. We forgot your Divine Light for me
my
rerolling those
Berserkers,
6s,
yeah.
which was the Mortal Wounds, which was a big deal. But I also forgot my rerolling 1s to save on my Plague Bears.
Which could have actually meant some of them are still alive.
Maybe.
I know.
I don't know. I rolled a 6 for my Battle Shock. So yes, we were aware of those mistakes, but it is what it is. So end of the first battle round. I move forward. You crash into my lines. Oh wait, we got your Battle Shock. You might lose some guys.
I could.
Let's check. Volkite Berserkers are 7 bravery plus 1, so they're 8 bravery. They lost 3 guys. So you roll a 6, you'll lose another one.
Nope.
Hearthguard are 8 plus 1, so they're up to 9.
Well, what's the range on the plus 1?
Oh, it's only 8 inches.
Then I guess
You are barely in, so you're a bravery 9. You lost
5.
5 of them. So roll 5 or 6, you'll lose some more.
No,
Oh,
it's
2 more run.
Oh, but I use the command ability where I get to re-roll my.
That's right. Reroll Battle Shock if you so
I also
choose.
forgot to re-roll my saving throws to 1, but at least keep those guys around. At least remember that part.
Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of extra special rules to remember, though.
I know. This is a big.
Hoo-wee, mama! So you did lots of damage. We go into the second battle round.
Is it enough?
And before the battle round starts, the cycle of corruption advances.
Right.
We're going to go now to Fecund Vigor. Plus 1 to all my wound rolls.
Hey.
For anything that's Nurgle, so not my Giant or the
+1
Jabberscythe. Now we roll to see who gets next turn. You would love a double turn right now.
Yeah, usually I don't like it this early on, but this is
A double turn, you could charge in, and although the Blight Kings will hold off a lot, you're going to sandwich me so hard. But because I went first last turn, a tie goes to me. Oh, you can't beat a 6! Go ahead, roll it. Just so I wanted you to actually roll a 6 so we could be like, see, made a difference.
Yeah.
Every game I've played so far except 1, there's been a doubles rolled. So yeah, I will definitely go first.
Yeah.
Hero phase, I get another command point. I'm really tempted to use it again.
I was really hoping to kill him.
Yeah, to get that 5+, because then I can try to maneuver the Blight Kings and the Warriors of Chaos, so they're all getting that 5-up ignoring wounds.
Yeah.
I think I got to do that. I think I've got to do that. Yeah, I've got to do that. I'm doing that. For spells, we're going to cast Sumptuous Pestilence, which every unit within 7 inches takes a mortal wound. Sorry, every enemy unit. It's only 1 unit, because these guys are just too far away. If you have more than 5 models, they take D3 mortal wounds instead.
Boo!
It is cast? Yes, I needed a 6. Now, my Great Unclean One and my Rotbringer are both within 18 inches of your Runefather, so he can automatically unbind 1 spell per game. So I'm just going to ask right now, are you going to use it on this?
No.
Okay. D3 mortal wounds, just 1, which you ignore on a 4+.
Come on, Berserkers! Oh,
No,
they're
1
not
die.
making them.
1 dies. We're going to kill them all, man. They're all going to die. And then he will do Plague Wind. He needs a 7. and he gets it. Are you going to unbind it? So I choose a point 14 inches away, and every unit, friend or foe, underneath it takes D3 mortal wounds. There's a line between them. Unless they're Nurgle, they heal D3 wounds.
That one out of the spell, because I don't want that hitting all three. I don't want that hitting the...
It'll hit him and him. I don't think it'll get to your Rune Smiter. So I can put the line like this and hit this unit and Jakurum. It's up to you.
You still got Blades of Putrefaction over there, eh?
Or the Rotbringer's one, which is just 3 mortal wounds. You can't stop his.
Right.
He's a little out of 18 inches.
You want this one to go off, I guess.
You want this to go off?
This one does D3 mortal wounds to them and them if you choose that line?
Well, it depends where I choose the line.
Yeah.
I choose a point with 14 inches away. But yeah, that's probably the best one.
Yeah, it can go off.
Okay, so D3 mortal wounds on them. So 3. And on Jakurum, also 3.
Oh!
So they ignore it on 6s because they're below 10 models now. So 3 of them die.
3 of them are going to die.
And he ignores it on 6s because there's no enemies within 3 inches.
He
He takes 3 wounds. That's 6 mortal wounds. So remove 3 of them. Ouch. The Rotbringer will then do Stream of Corruption on a 6, which I make. I choose a unit within 14 inches. They take 7 inches. Which one is it? It is 7 inches. And they take 3 mortal wounds. I'm going to put it on the Hearthguard.
Yeah.
Now you could unbind it automatically.
Yeah, I don't want to lose any more of them. And
So
they're not making their saves, so I'm going to try and
So you're unbinding that one automatically. So that's your once per game.
Yeah.
And then we're bringing in another Plague Squall. Nope, no we're not. That was one that could do a bunch of mortal wounds, like a lot of them. There's a swarm of ugliness around these guys. On a 6, they'll heal themselves D3 times, or D3 wounds. And on a 6, they'll wound you for D3 mortal wounds. No. Wounds himself on a 6. And it's only an inch, I think. No, double checked, it's 3 inches. So on a 6, they'll take a mortal wound. No. And I forgot about my corruption points. So I have 5 already. So I've got units on this side. So that's up to 8. And I got units on that side. So that brings me up to 11. I don't have units on the side that you don't have. And then I get D3 more. So I'm up to 11. 13. One shy of getting that 14, which allows me to, to bring in units. Basically bringing stuff at 7, 14, 21, and 28. Yeah. So I'm at 13. So I got to decide if I want to. That's the end of the movement phase, I decide, but we'll see. To the movement phase, my horsemen are going to move around to your flanks, leaving lots of room for the Jabberslythe. Jabberslythe! Whoosh! Jabberslythe! We get to see this thing in action. It's probably won't, I'm guessing it won't be that great, but it still looks cool.
But it could be great.
Sorry, Berserkers, but you have all got to go.
Yeah, those... You know what? They actually didn't end up doing much. They swung at a squad that was already going to run away.
Oh, they're going to take some hits now. And then we'll put our Lord of Afflictions up there too. Yeah, it looks like he's part of the unit, I know. Gargant's just going to move over a bit, leave some space. Blam! For the Great Unclean One.
Big boy.
Buzz, 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 buzz. We're going to run the Warriors. So they're moving 5, plus an extra for the run, so we're moving 10 inches. Warriors of Chaos reporting for duty.
What?
We're punching through your lines. Let's run the Blight Kings. I'll stay within 7 inches of the fact that Narumah so they can still charge. This will just allow me to bring these guys over. Should have moved my heroes first because they're just getting in the way. So, yeah. Hello. Hello, Berserkers, my old friend.
Hello.
It's time to murder you again. Harbinger's going to move up, as will the Rot... Actually... Oh, sorry, I didn't stay in coherency.
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm going to move the Harbinger over here and the Sorcerer over here just to try to stay away from your backlines because I'm a dribble. And this guy's going, ah! So, Papa Nurgle, help me. Ah! He noxious biles all over you. D6 attacks. 2! 3s to hit against the Hearthguard Berserkers. 2s to wound against the Hearthguard Berserkers. -1 rend.
Oh, I thought it was -2.
It is indeed -2.
So 4 up to ignore damage.
Just 1 damage. Oh, look at that.
Oh, why not?
Just
That guy over there, he convulses.
The Lord of Blights plucks a thrice ripened death head, holds it in his hand, looks at it longingly, sneezes on it, and spits on it, and then hurls it. Well, I guess I'll get a -1 to hit him, won't I?
All of that.
You know what? I'm still throwing it at him.
What do you hit on?
I normally hit on 3s, so I'm hitting on 4. That's a hit.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd actually get the lookout, sir. Well, right now, it didn't matter, I hit. 3s to wound. That's a wound. It's -3 rend.
He's got nothing.
So it just punctures right through your 4-up armor. E3 damage. 2, which you ignore on 6s. Oh, you ignore 1, so you're down to 2 wounds. Death heads for everybody. He hands out death heads to this whole unit of Blight Kings. And then they all hurl it. You know what? We're hurling it at them. We're going for a long bomb charge after this. They hurl the death heads, hitting on 4s. Oh, okay, well, only 4 of them actually land. They are dead heads. They're holding them by the hair and stuff. It's really kind of unwieldy. 3s to wound. 1 wound, because they're just a head, right? Oh, you failed to save?
6 up to ignore.
Nope, it actually connects and knocks one of your guys out. This guy shoots out his horrible tongue, which hits on a 3. Wounds on a 3. And his -1 rend, 1 damage. Why does he have this attack?
I don't know.
-1 rend, so you get a 6-up save.
Right, yeah.
6-up save.
Kitty!
Yay! You just bat his tongue aside with your chain blade. And then all 10 marauders are going to hurl their javelins at the berserkers. 20 attacks, hitting on 4s. That was pretty bad. Wounded on 4s. 5 wounds. No rend, so you get a 5-up.
Making 1.
You ignore it on a... how close does the hero have to be?
I think 10 inches.
So I don't think you have a hero within 10 inches.
No. If we're only counting Fyreslayers, then no.
Yeah, no, it's just fires.
That's 4 dead boys.
Well, no, you still ignore it on a 6.
Oh, wait.
It just becomes a 4 if there's a hero. Oh, look at that!
It wouldn't have mattered.
It didn't matter.
Look at that.
Only 2 of them die.
I guess 2 from the back.
Charging. Jabberslythe. Jabberslythe. Blam. Just like that. Marauder Horseman. Yeah, we're good. Blamity blam.
Blamity blam, everyone.
Blamity blam. Blamity blam. They have a musician too, so that would have easily been in.
It's right there.
Blight Kings charging 5-inch, well 6 with the bell. So we're gonna take care of these 3 guys. But we're also, oh no, that's fine. I was gonna leave some room for the Rotbringer to charge in. Oh, that's the best I could do. Oh wait, I'm not within 7 inches. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Great Unclean One makes his charge 6 inches. It's gonna go straight down the middle. I'm not bringing in your Berserker, Grimmouth Berserker though, because he's scary. The Gargant charges. If I roll doubles, he falls over. 4. Oh, we didn't get to see that.
4 is good enough.
Blam. I'm gonna roll for the Sorcerer. If I can roll nice and high, I don't know if 8's enough. I'm just trying to get him tucked in there. That's actually just enough to get him right to here. Now he's protected. Except those guys will murder him. Chaos with the Musician are charging 10 inches. You're in trouble, Luca.
I believe I am.
You did a really good turn.
And I'm gonna need another one of those. Last round.
Lord of Afflictions will charge 5 inches. I think he can take. I think I got to go this way, right to there. Big group of Blight Kings here will charge 10 inches because they get the +1. So the first one will be this guy in the back, and then the rest will just go in. Harbinger will charge in 12.
Ooh. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, maybe it does.
He has to be within half an inch, so I've got to stay over here. And the Rotbringer Sorcerer will charge in. This is just nope. No, I didn't actually move him within 3 inches, so or just outside of 3 inches, so he's failed charge. Well, how do you feel now?
I feel like I am locked up in combat everywhere I look.
Yeah,
It does not make me happy.
yeah, I think you're in trouble. I think not getting the double turn is really going to cost you here.
I agree.
We're going to back up a second. Last turn, we forgot his tail and his magma blood, or volcanic blood. His tail at the end of combat, he rolls a die. If he rolls less than the number of models on the unit, then he does D3 mortal wounds. So you have to roll 3 or less.
Okay.
And D3 mortal wounds.
For 3?
So 3 of them, and I ignore those. Give me 1 die, please. I ignore those on a 5. So I take 2 mortal wounds, bringing this guy in the back down to 2. And then we look at the number of wounds I did, which was 4. If you roll 4 or less, you do D3 mortal wounds to me.
Oh no.
D3 mortal wounds.
I think if I roll 1, I hit myself too.
Uh-oh.
Because
And we do have to roll for you as well, because the volcanic blood might actually hurt you, but we roll separately, and you only get hurt on a 1. So I take D3 mortal wounds,
One more.
1, which I don't ignore, so I'm down to 1 wound.
All right.
And then on a 1, you'll take the mortal wounds as well. No, you're fine. I'm going to start with the Blight Kings. I'm going to pile in. We're going to try to kill these Hearthguard as much as possible. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
18 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 6.
Okay.
How many hits was that? 6? 4. So it makes up for 3 of these misses. Wounding on 2s, thanks to the cycle of corruption. Give me +1 to wound.
This is a painful round.
That many wounds.
Turn to do it.
Come on, you got a 5-up save.
Okay.
Okay, that was pretty good. And then you get to ignore wounds on a 4-up because you got a hero.
You got to make up for all the ones you failed before.
Not bad. Only 3 die.
3 to the.
Which 3 are you gonna pull?
I'm gonna start pulling from inside of the Blight Kings. Is this the furthest guy to the left?
Yes.
So we'll start there and work our way over. If I can just.
He's coming with you. He's coming with you.
And then 2 and then 3 are inside. Yep, exactly.
I think the Berserkers are going to go next. We're going to pile in like that, and going to have to keep coherent, though. That guy's going to wrap around a little bit, and then that guy would take a spot. I just can't really reach.
What are you trying to do?
Like
Because
this-
this guy's nearest model is him,
Oh, it is, isn't it?
and his nearest is him too, so he can't go towards the giant.
So he'll go to there, and then he'll go like
There you
that.
go. What are you trying to hope to do?
I'm hoping to have 4 of them into the giant, I guess, and 1 into the great unclean one.
Got it. Your runes are still in effect, so that's one advantage of not going next.
But not the
'cause-
+1 to hit. That's the only thing that's not in effect.
yeah, that one is only until the end of the turn.
So we're hitting on 3s.
You got 3 attacks each
Into the Gigante. Rerolling 1s because of the rune.
because of the rune, yeah.
And 2 misses.
And wounding on.
3s. I think they get to reroll, though. I have to double check. if
Does that thing
lasts.
still last? It is until your next hero phase, so 2 rerolls.
For 1 more wound.
5 wounds. Gargan only has a 5+ save, so 6s, because you got -1 rend. So I save 1, and they do 2 damage each.
8 damage on.
So he's down to 4 of his 12 wounds, just like that. And then you got 1 guy on the Great Unclean one. Hitting on
Is there
no,
anything-
-1 to hit him.
So I'm hitting on
Because he stinks.
4s.
On 4s. Rerolling 1s.
That's a hit.
And wounding on 3s, rerolling.
No.
Nothing. Great Unclean one will go next. He's got a sword, another sword, and he's got his little host of Nurglings. Right now he's got +2 to his wound rolls, +1 for his gift, his command trait, and then +1 for the cycle of contagion. Just trying to think where to put his attacks. I really need to kill these guys, so I'm going to put all his attacks into them. His massive bile sword hitting on 4s. Oh, come on!
Oh.
His bile blade 3s to hit. Ugh. 2s to wound. That's actually 1s to wound, but 1s always fail. 2 wounds, -1 rend.
6 up armor. Kitties. Oh, kitties.
Okay. Hosts of Nurglings. This is all I got left. Really?
Really?
That's it? This is all he does?
Hello.
Yeah. This is all he does. So he hits on 5s with these. 1 hit. They wound on 3s because of the +2 to wound. That's a wound. No rend. No damage.
5 up.
Okay.
Oh, 4 up to ignore damage.
Do you get to reroll that one with your command?
I do get. That would be the reroll then.
Okay, so that's the reroll.
I
And
forgot
then
about the reroll on that one.
damage.
No, it's so cool on the
the
roll.
host of Nurglings. They're the ones that did the damage.
I guess we'll pull from over here.
Can't believe that's all I did with him. I know he doesn't hit very hard, but that first sword is 3 damage apiece.
I'm going to move over to these Hearthguard Berserkers with their nasty flails. I'm going to just like that.
Make some space for some others to get in.
Yeah, it's time for some space making.
You probably want to send this guy that way because this guy's closest to that model.
That's true. You're right. So this
Then
guy-
he can tuck it in there. There we go.
Beautiful.
And then the rest can go on the Jabberslythe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're hitting on 3s. If this attacks against the Jabberslythe,
We're rolling any 1s, and I'm still benefiting from the rune.
holy crap!
I wish
That's a
the
lot of
6s.
hits.
I wish the 6s did something.
Yeah. So every hit, let's finish the actual wounding. So 4s to wound. So you did 5 wounds, which I get a 5-up save against. So I just take 2 wounds so far. Now take those dice, but every hit you did on a 3+ does a mortal wound.
Oh!
That's another 6 mortal wounds. So how many did I lose from the first one? Was it 2?
Yes.
It was 2, I think. I forgot already.
I thought it was 2 or 3. I don't know.
So you did 8 wounds to him. He's down to 2. As your axes bite into the skin of the Jabberslythe, all sorts of noxious bile comes spuming out. So every wound that he takes in the combat phase, I roll a die. And on a 4+, the unit that inflicted the wound takes D3 mortal wounds. 8 chances. 4+. Oh boy. That's 6 of them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He just has a chance to kill the entire unit.
Yeah. You ignore those mortal wounds on 6s.
Kitties!
Well, you made 3 of them.
Oh, I would have only lost 3 if I had a stupid hero in range.
Yeah, there's no hero in range. So 7 of them die, which is all but 1. All but 1 of them die. Now 3 of them still get to attack the Marauders.
We only have 8.
Oh, there was only 8 there. Because they died from mortal wounds from my sorcerer.
Oh, previous, that's right. So.
Yeah, so they just blah as they cut him open quite effectively. His insides just spew all over them, and they melt right in front of him.
Huh.
6 attacks from the 3 berserkers though, first before they die, hitting on 3s against the Marauder Horsemen, and then wounding on 4s.
1.
I get a save, which I fail, so it's 1 wound. And then you, on 3 pluses, 2 mortal wounds. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
So you do 5 wounds in total. So 2 die and 1 wound on...
Yeah, those berserkers regret that attack.
Yeah.
But hey, they didn't know what they were up against.
Well, somebody had to kill it. You really want your Retributors to take all those mortal wounds?
No.
Yeah, no. Harbinger of Decay is going to slice in there with his big old scythe. Hitting on 3s. Huh, all right. Wounding on 3s.
Or 2s?
No. Oh, +1, but it doesn't matter. So got 1 wound in there at -1 rend. So you get a 6-up save.
Kitty.
Oh, I did it again! The horse attacks. D6 attacks. 3 more attacks hitting on 4s.
Weird, the horse has D6 attacks.
Wounding on 3s because I get the +1. So that's 3 wounds, no rend, 1 damage each. So you get a 5-up. And then you ignore the wounds on a 4+.
Oh.
Yeah, I killed 1, which is a big deal because they were going to fight again.
I know.
Which one do you want to kill though, huh?
Oh, jeez, that's a good question. I guess we'll look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, Octoroomlier, you are going to put everything into these Blight Lords.
One of them's down to a wound, so you could kill him.
I would love to kill one.
2 attacks with the javelin because of the rune. 4s to hit, and they both miss. Good job. Didn't even roll the 1s to reroll. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s.
We got 2.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Okay, and 3s to wound. No rerolls. 2 wounds. -1 rend. 5-up. They both get through, doing 2 damage each, which I ignore on 5s. So 2 wounds. It kills 1. Don't know why I put the wound on the guy with the bell. Realize afterwards that he's actually good. And I'll put the next one on him, so he's down to 6 wounds. You know what? Let's have the Gargant try to kill 1 or 2 more. He's seriously nerfed. Normally he gets 3d6 attacks. Now he's got d6 attacks. Like, he's pretty nerfed now that he's lost 8 wounds. But before he attacks, he leans over and sees a tasty snack on the ground. He gets to roll a die before he attacks, choosing a model within an inch of him. If I roll greater than double, or if I roll double the number of wounds that he has, you have 1 wound, so I have to roll 2 or higher. I pick you up and stuff you in my bag and keep you for a snack. All right?
I remember this ability.
Mmm, yummy. So I'll pick this one up, shove him in my bag, and keep him for a snack. Mmm, barbecued dwarf. They come already barbecued. D6 attacks with his massive club. Yeah! Yeah!
Got a 1.
Yeah! 3s to hit. Yeah! Ah! Mighty kick.
Oh, here we go.
3s to hit. 3s to wound. Because the +1 doesn't help because he's not Nurgle. He did nothing except pick up a guy to save him for a snack.
Kill the guy, though.
Kill the guy. And I coincidentally, because I wasn't thinking about this, took the guy that's actually 6 inches within the hero, so you can't now attack a second time with them.
Ooh.
Man, I didn't even... That was brilliant of me.
Good.
The Rune Father will attack these Warriors of Chaos next. Claws and Horns, you have 7 attacks as he's at full health, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Jeez, that's good. Alright, well, the re-rolls didn't help. That's too bad. -1 rend, so my 4 becomes 5-up, but I've got 20 or more models. I actually have 20, so I get to reroll 1s. Oh, look at that! Kitty! The Latchkey Grand Axe, you get 4 attacks, not just 3, hitting on 4s.
Oh, hit.
3s to wound.
Got 3 wounds.
3 wounds. These do 3 damage apiece, but I get my 5-up save again because it's -1. So 2 to go through, so that's 6 wounds.
Let's go 3.
Which I ignore on 5s because the Harbinger of Decay is within 7 inches. So 2 guys die, and now I've lost my reroll 1s bonus. Boo-hoo. You 2. Let's do my Blight Kings next, so I'll wrap this guy staying within base contact of him. Yeah, so this whole piling in thing, even though you're already in base contact, definitely allows you to get more guys in. Lots more guys in. 18 attacks, hitting on 3s. 6s, which I've only rolled 2 of, are, well, except that everything else pretty much hit 2, are D6 hits. Okay, so that's more. And 2s to wound thanks to my fecund vigor. So we got like 12 wounds there. You got a 5-up save.
I save a grand total of 3.
And then you can ignore them on 6s. You got 3 guys left, man. I think they're all dead. They're dead.
Watch this. Oh, no, they aren't. What a surprise.
Yeah, I don't think that was a surprise. Let's do my Blight Lords next. All of them are in. Well, the one died. Starting with the actual Blight Lords, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because they're now within 7 inches of him. Each of those 6s is D6 hits, so that's 7. So 11 out of 9 hits. 2s to wound, thanks to the feculent vigor. So yeah, there's 10 wounds there.
4-ups. He's taking a lot.
6.
Yep.
Ouch.
He's down it.
Foul mouth parts. 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s. And then 2s to wound, thanks to feculent vigor. So we got 5 wounds, no rend. 4-up save, and he's got 1 wound left.
1 wound remaining.
But I'm not done yet. Venomous stings, 4s to hit, of course. 3s to wound. Oh, it's 1 wound. It's -1 rend. You got a 5-up save. Oh!
Okay, he goes down.
And he goes down. Unfortunately, the volcanic blood only works at the end of the combat phase. So the Rune Sun is...
Oh, jeez. Actimier falls.
Your turn, you got the Judicators.
I don't know if I actually want to get more of them over here, but yeah, we will.
Might as well try to do some damage before they die, right?
3 of them.
They pull out their little gladiuses, 3s to hit.
Nope. It's a good start.
4s to wound.
Nope.
Okay. Then he'll go. Fester Spike hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. -1 rend, so 5 up, and it does D3 damage.
Kills 1.
That kills 1. It's 2 damage. And then it's foul mouth parts hitting on 3s. Nope, nothing. Oh, reroll 1s. Reroll 1s. Wounding on 2s. I forgot the +1 to the last one. So that's a wound. No rend or anything. So that's another wound. Venomous sting hitting on a 4. Wounding on a 2. Oh, come on.
Okay.
And the Dolorous Toxin 4s to hit. All right. So 1 guy's lost a wound. And you're done with all your stuff, so I'm just going to continue on with my Chaos Warriors. I'm going to keep them outside of 3 inches of your other guys.
Do you fear him?
I do fear him, and I think I have a right to fear him. I've watched him work in other games. So it's going to minimize how many guys I get in, but oh well. 18 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, that was solid.
Pretty great.
Yeah. Normally winning on 4s, but 3s now, thanks to the Wheel of Awesomeness that the Nurgle have. 4-up saves. Oh, he takes 7 wounds. 7 wounds out of his 12. And then the Marauders are going to attack this little guy here. We're not going to engage the Retributors yet.
I figured they're going to run automatically, so do your pile and I'll remove them.
Okay, there we go.
Bam.
Yeah, because he's lost 7 guys, and his bravery is. Oh no, he could survive. He could stay.
He lost.
He lost 7. His bravery is 8, or he lost 7. His bravery is 8. So if you rolled a 1, he'd stay.
That's true.
Why don't you roll a die right now? See,
he would. He would stay.
You're making me do it now.
He would.
My javelins, they're 2-inch reach, so I've actually got 6 in range. 5s to hit, 3s to wound, thanks to the +1. Okay, just die to this, and you don't have to worry about it. So I got a 5-up save. Okay,
there you go.
and then hold on, you ignore wounds on 6s. Don't do double 6.
Actually, he would have been. Yeah, he lost 9 guys because he lost the 2 earlier on.
Oh right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
You're right. End of combat. You're gonna lash out with your tail.
Tail lash. Against it hits him.
Well, hold on. That's just the mortal wounds.
You're
automatically going to do it. So 2 mortal wounds, which I ignore on 5s.
Please don't.
That kills 1. And then I did so many wounds to you that you're automatically going to roll underneath or equal to the number of wounds. So it does D3 more mortal wounds. So 2 more mortal wounds, which I ignore on 5s. And 2 more die.
And then on
a 1, you do a mortal wound to yourself. Oh, no, I'm not going to take my banner out. You. Mortal wound you do on yourself on a 1. Oh! Of course, so he's down to 4. And on him, a mortal wound on a 1.
Okay.
No, so you're down to 4 wounds. You better heal him. I don't know who you're supposed to heal, actually. Paddle shock test, they lost 1, but their bravery is 8, so they're fine. Even with your little stair thingy, that makes them add 1 to their battle shock test. Lost 4 warriors of chaos here. Base bravery of 6, +1 for the banner, +1 for at least 10 guys. So lost 4 guys, bravery 8, 1 more runs. You. Lost 2 Marauder Horsemen, their base bravery 5, but 6 with the banner. So I'm fine. And you've got your Berserkers here. They lost a few guys. So their bravery 8, and they lost how many?
8.
Oh, so losing D6 more, and you've got 2 left.
They're gone.
They're all running.
They decide it is best to leave at this point.
Or it might represent them getting scattered and all the confusion. That's the end of my turn. You lost all of your frontline berserkers.
Yeah,
all your
all
Volkite and Hearthguard berserkers. Hearthguard berserkers.
Probably shouldn't have threw the one Hearthguard Berserker squad into the Jabbersmith, but I didn't know what it did, and they didn't know what it did, so I'm okay with it.
It seems appropriate, right?
Yeah, they see the big monster.
They're like, chop it
They're
up.
gonna kill it.
And they did chop it up.
Oh, yeah.
It's just they didn't realize that as they chopped it up, the stuff that they're chopping up would kill them.
Yeah, it was very acidic.
Yeah.
Or just bile.
It's bile, yeah. Which is acidic.
Acidic, yeah.
Yeah, it's burning through them. It's all sorts of bad. And he's got an aura of madness around him, which in my hero phase...
What's the range on that aura?
6 inches. So in my hero phase, he's only got 2 wounds left, though. You should be able to kill him. I roll a die for each enemy unit within 6 inches. On a 6, they can't do anything. No attacking, no spells, no charge. Well, no, because you can charge in and kill.
The Retributors have seen what happened to those Berserkers, and they want none of that.
Oh, they're afraid, are they?
No, they have bigger targets.
Yeah, exactly. They need to go in and wipe out the Blight Kings and maybe go for the actual... Well, I guess the Jabbersmith is an objective, but... So that's the end of my turn. I've got 13 corruption points waiting to be used for summoning in more reinforcements.
I'm hoping to do a ton of damage this turn.
You might be able to, as hopefully Lord Salston shows up too.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Runes!
Rune of Awakened Steel.
Which,
so
extra
automatically-
rend?
Sorry?
Extra rend?
Extra rend. Automatically, but on a 6, it's 2 rend.
Ooh.
Or on a 5.
On a 5, if you decide to use this once per game ability.
Nope. So it's just 1 rend,
So every Fyreslayer on the table,
which is
those 2. Oh, plus him.
Oh,
He's got extra 2 reds!
3 rend on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as he stays alive, he can chop through a lot of things.
Ah. We will use the Rune Smire's once per game ability, all Fyreslayer units within 10 reroll failed wound rolls.
So that'll give all the Fyreslayers, which is just the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yikes. Time to pray.
Yeah, I forget about Divine Light on my guys over there, having to reroll 6s against them.
Again, we forgot that. Because
Yeah.
it was still on them.
Yep.
I don't know if it would make much of a difference, though. They had a lot of guys on them.
I'm thinking mostly the Blight Kings getting extra.
Oh, no, you know what? I didn't roll very many 6s, though. I remember that.
That's about it.
But-
That's the only thing that would matter, but it's not even that big. You got like 2 6s, I think.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
yeah,
like-
you're right. We keep forgetting that. We need to put a marker on them when we put it on. So what prayer are you going to do?
Divine Light.
So roll it. The Sigmar here.
Sigmar hears! Yeah, this is the game! Sigmar's watching his gaze on this game, and that's going to be Retributors.
All you're going to do it as a defensive.
Yes, I think that they are going to be kind of a centerfold for my army at this point.
Okay. And then do you want a lightning or heal?
So, -1 to hit on those Blight Kings would be great. Heal. I know, but I could heal the Berserker. I could also heal...
I guess it's also not just lightning, it's lightning and -1 to hit, which that's a pretty big deal.
I know. The more wounds, I don't care all that much about.
No.
-1 to
No.
hit is huge. I wish it was like an AoE. I'm really thinking about healing.
You know what? Just roll the die first.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you don't roll a 3+, you don't have to think about it.
No!
Okay, it didn't matter.
Not really one of the one. Okay.
Whatever, which one you're going to choose, you really wanted it.
I wanted that one. That would've been- I was gonna. I'm gonna spend the command point on his command ability to reroll 1s for saving throws and battle shock.
No,
Yes.
reroll 1s. Isn't it 1s to hit? Oh no, that was the sun's
Yeah.
ability. So we forgot about rerolling 1s for your
His
saves.
own saving throw. Sorry,
Ugh.
sorry guys. It's-
There's so many things to remember.
I know it's a lot. And the Lord Relictor is going to use his once per game war cry. At the.
Yeah, what does it sound like? And it can't be the same as
It
your
can't be
prayer.
the.
No, not the Yololo.
Wololo.
Wololo. No, it's not that. What does his sound like?
For Sigmar.
That's his cry.
Yeah, but it's
He whispers quietly into his helmet. And Grimnir, and Grimnir, and Grimnir, Grimnir!
For Sigmar! Right?
There we go.
Something a little bit better.
That's better. So 12-inch bubble.
Oh, I guess he could scream Doombeak too.
12-inch bubble of +1 to hit.
This is it. This is my second kind of alpha.
Yeah,
sticky
this is
sort
your
of
second
thing.
wind, right?
Yeah.
Which is, it's only turn 2, but still. Whoosh, whoosh. Does he come in? 3+.
Yes.
Oh!
Okay, we have
Malachum Thundersun has arrived! The biggest strike of lightning saved for last!
Turn 3.
And boom! He arrives in the one flank, 9 inches away from the Blight Kings.
Ready to party! Malcolm has returned.
These Fulminators, they can move fast. They can catch up to all the guys in the back. The Liberators are going to have a harder time. Are you going to run your Liberators?
I feel like I need to run them. I will.
Well, you can move up 5 inches and try to catch the Lord of Plagues. How far away is he? How far away is he?
He is about 13.
Yeah, 13, so you need an 8-inch charge.
You know what? That's not bad.
That's not horrible. 8-inch charge. Retributors.
This prime can't really move all that much. Maybe to there.
So he's within 3 inches already.
Yeah. So.
You're gonna just keep 3 inches away from that Jabber Scythe. And in they go.
Yep. So Boulder Blade will go about there.
Staying 3 inches away from everything.
And then the Rune Smiter is just kind of...
He's kind of already within, or just about 3 inches away from those warriors. Lord Relictor and Doombeak. Where are they going? Where are they going to lend a hand?
Bam. Doombeak.
Hey, he can snipe things from this distance. Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. The Knight Venator is going to shoot his bow, and he's going to send his eagle, or phoenix, over towards the Jabberslyth.
Oh, that's mean.
You know what? This way...
I know it doesn't actually kill the eagle in the game, but it sounds like it should kill the eagle.
No, it's okay. The eagle just kind of flies away from the bile.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shooting his bow first on 2s.
Might not need to send the eagle.
No, 3s to wound.
Got 2.
-1 rend, so I get a 6-up save. I've only got 2 wounds left.
No!
Oh, kitty!
Oh.
3 attacks from the eagle. Can it finish us off? It's trying to peck out
No!
his eyes.
What is that?
Don't you get +1 to hit? Oh, you got a +1 to hit to that other one, but it didn't matter. Yep, the Jabber Scythe lives.
These adjudicators have to fire at the Lord of Afflictions because they're in combat with him.
He's within 3 inches.
So, we are going to shoot the prime first on a 2.
How many hits?
It's going to be 1.
1. And the other ones hit on 3s because they're not within 12 inches of Buddy Boy. Reroll 1s.
They dislike chaos.
So 4 hits.
3s.
Oh,
1.
Goodness. And -1 rend. I fail that save. I take 1 wound, which I ignore on a 5. Not ignored. He's down to 7 of his 8 wounds.
Magma Dross for Froki, the Rune Father, into the Warriors of Chaos.
Now he is hurt, so he has to roll more dice, but there's still at least 12 guys.
How hurt is he?
Yeah, I've been taking 8 wounds. He's still only at 2 dice, so it's automatic. So you're doing...
Oh, it is still 2 automatic, right?
Yeah, because I have at least 12. So you do D6 mortal wounds because you're within...
For 1.
Oh, dude, because you're within 5 inches. I ignore it on a 5. I do not ignore it. I'll put it on you. What about him?
The Rune Smire's Magma Dross will also unleash fire on them.
So D6 mortal wounds.
For 3!
Ignore it on 5s. Oh, 1 more.
I kill 1 guy in the end. Huge.
Totally worth it.
Malcolm is gonna call it a rain of stars.
Bunch of comets start shearing towards the battlefield, and D6 of them will hit enemies.
For 3. Lord of Afflictions is gonna get hit by 1, so I'll roll that now.
4+? Nope. Then
It's gonna be Blight Kings.
Blight Kings there, 4+.
D3.
D3 mortal wounds,
For
1
1.
mortal wound. They're not close enough to ignore it, so 1 wound. So the leader's down to 4 wounds. And lastly,
That's quite a Blight Kings.
other Blight Kings on a 4+. D3 mortal wounds.
For 3.
3. They do not. The leader is down to 2 wounds. And then all your Fulminators only have range on the Rotbringer to breathe on him.
D3 attacks each, or shots each.
Ooh, that's
11.
11 attacks.
3 ups for a mortal wound here then. Oh.
9 mortal wounds, which I ignore on 5s. I've got 6 wounds. Oh, you got him.
I got him with light.
The Rotbringer just gets fried by lightning from the realm of heaven. Charge phase.
Boulder Blade, charging.
Chakutum. Oh,
10.
jeez. Where's he going?
Oh.
So many options.
Oh.
Should have done everybody else first.
Oh.
He's only got 2 wounds, man.
Oh.
You want to sink him in with as many enemies within 3 inches as possible to make his ignoring wounds good. But at the same time, the more enemies you put him in close to, the more that can attack him.
Bam.
Because all those guys are dangerous.
Look at that. He's right in there.
He's not afraid.
Rune Smire's going to charge. We have to help with the Rune Father.
Just don't roll double ones. 3.
3.
Perfect to get into those Warriors of Chaos.
The Retributors. They need a bigger number than... Okay, 11
inches. Oh, that's good. That'll really let you get them in there.
Let's just start getting right in there. Getting as many
Get right in there, sir.
as humanly possible.
You're going to be able to get as many as could fit, which looks like all but 2 of them. And they all got +1 to hit right now.
Yes.
Saras, the Lord Relictor, is he going to get stuck in there? 10 inches, where does he want to go? Because then he can lend his 12-inch bubble past it as well. And Doombeak, you want to roll for him?
I'm gonna roll for him, but he doesn't have a whole lot of room. Oh,
Doombeak! Just move him 12, man. I don't know why you're grabbing a measuring tape. Just get him in there.
He's got to get to the Lord Celestin.
Oh, that's pretty. That's over there, man.
I know.
You're not getting all the way over there. You can move him and engage the Rotbringers if you really want to. Or you're gonna go help with the Warriors of Chaos.
No, he'll go.
Or you can help with these guys.
I'll fight the Sorcerer.
There you go.
That's the least dangerous.
Look at that. Look at that. That's gonna hurt. Now for the long charges. You've been rolling high for the ones that are nice and close. 9-inch charge. Oh! Oh yeah! You guessed right in there. Ah, I'm hungry.
To Doombeak.
Doombeak, I'm coming for you. Fulminators need 6 inches to get in.
This is the turn.
Yeah. Oh! My goodness, this is gonna hurt. You are sandwiching me. Now, mind you, I have a lot for you to sandwich.
Yes.
My guys are quite sumptuous. But this might do it. This might really help bring you back. Long bomb charge. Can you make all of your charges? You need an 8. No. Oh, well, you know, that was still pretty good. Them getting in though, or if you rolled like a 12 and got them like to here, oh, that would have been like spectacular.
Ooh.
Combat phase.
I almost want to go with the Berserker, but it's the Retributors.
Yeah, because the Retributors have way more damage potential.
Oh yeah.
Although Chekareth with his extra 2 rend, he does have a lot of damage potential.
Yeah, but I think he's pretty much just killing.
But right now he's got a 2-up ignoring wounds anyways.
That's
so.
what I'm thinking. I think he's pretty safe unless I roll like poo. So, which is possible.
Yeah, quite possible.
Retributors.
So 2 into the Great Unclean One, and all the rest into the Blight Kings.
Star Soul Mason of the Blight Kings.
D3 mortal wounds, so 2 mortal wounds. So that's 2 so far. I don't have any way to ignore wounds. My Harbinger Decay is not close enough.
2s to hit the Blight Kings.
Because you get a +1.
5s and 6s are mortal wounds.
5s and 6s are 2 mortal wounds rather than rolling to wounds. We're just going to put those aside.
And these are 3s to wound. Nice.
Oh, -1 rend, so I get a 5-up save. Jeez. So that's that many that got through. They do 2 wounds each. That's 18 wounds.
Did you count the +2 for the Star Soul Mace?
No. 20 wounds. So there's 4 on him. Did I say 20 wounds? That's 5 dead. So that's half of the unit. That's a lot. 2, 3. Like, it does show you just how resilient these guys are. The fact that you only killed 5 with all of that, but these guys are ridiculously resilient. So the fact that you killed that many is awesome. I guess the Greater Unclean One, he's got a -1 to hit him, so you're just back to normal because you have +1. But the 6 does 2 mortal wounds, and then 3s to wound. The -1 rend, so he's got a 5-up save. I saved that one. So 2 mortal wounds get through, which I ignore on 5s. Hi, take 1 wound. He's down to 15. Barely feels it. He's like, oh, yeah, right there. Oh, yeah, that feels good. I got a kink right there on my side. Just bat it out.
What do you say?
Yeah, it's just you're loosening up the muscle. Yeah, right there. Blight Kings will activate next. We'll go into him. And we'll fly. Well, I guess we'll have to stay back a little bit. So he has to stay right here. We're going to put as many into your Fulminators as possible. So there's going to be 4. 2 into your Grimwrath Berserker.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 into the Lord Celestin to Malacham. Attacking Jakorath. What's his name? Jakorath. Your Grimwrath Berserker.
Boulderblade.
Boulderblade. Hit him on 3s.
Oh,
6s are D6 hits. Okay, so we've got 8 out of 6 hits. Ooze, good sir. And we got 6 wounds. So you got a 4-up save first off, and then you ignore all your wounds on 2s. Okay, so 3 of them get through. You've got 2 wounds left. Oh, he just shakes it off like it's nothing. And then 4 of them into the Fulminators, hitting on 3s. And those are a lot of misses, but those 6s are D6 hits each. Gonna be a double 6 again. All right. We need on 2s.
Yeah.
Ooh, that helped a bit.
3-up armor.
3-up armor, re-rolling 1s. He took 1 wound so far. 2 wounds.
2.
Yeah, 5 wounds each. So one's down to 3. Yikeronis. And these 2 into the Lord Celestin. Into your Lord Celestin, hitting on 3s. 2 misses, but those 6s are D6 hits. Okay, that gives me 1 in the back. 2s to wound. So we got 4 wounds, to which you get a 3-up save, re-rolling 1s. And I think if you roll 6s, you reflect them back. All right, you didn't roll a 6, so it's okay. Actually, I got that wrong. Whenever you re-roll saves, if you make the save that you're re-rolling, it does a mortal wound to every enemy unit within 3 inches. So just my 1 unit of Blight Kings who ignore it on a 5, and I ignore it. Runefather is going to strike at the warriors as much as he can now. You are hitting on 4s with your claws. Actually, hitting on 3s, but you rolled 2s anyways, it doesn't matter. 3s to wound. Okay.
Got a wound, but this is -2 because of the rune I popped.
Is it just -2?
It's minus.
Isn't it already -2?
It's -1.
Okay, so it's -2. So -2 because of the rune you popped. He's giving you +1 to your hits. I'm trying to make sure we remember everything this time.
Yes.
And you don't get to, and he's getting you to reroll all wounds.
Yeah.
So but you failed hits. Okay, so we're good. So -2, so I get a 6-up save. I do not make it. And then I ignore wounds on a 5+. Let's check. I'm still just barely in range of the Harbinger. And
one more.
oh, because there's 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 guy dead. Not the one that was closest to the Harbinger. Then his axe is now hitting on 3s. Reroll 1s because your command ability that you used.
Yes, that is. That's only for saving throws.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's saving throws and battle shock.
And 3s to wound.
And these are 2 or 3 damage each, and -2 rend now, right?
-2 and 3 damage.
3 damage, so 6 up. 3 damage each. So that's 6 damage. I ignore on 5s. Whoa! 5 of them get through.
Ooh.
So that kills 2 and wounds 1. Great unclean one into Saurus.
What?
Who's only got 4 wounds. Massive bile sword hitting on 4s. Come on.
Here we go.
Wounding on 3s? Yeah!
Or
No, 2s, but whatever.
Yeah.
His bile blade hits on 3s, wounds on 2s. There we are. -1 rend.
4 up armor. Oh, he takes damage.
Yeah, he doesn't re-roll it. That's 1 damage. He's down to 3 because he's majorly wounded from previous battles. And then my host of Nurglings hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s. Ah, that's 1 more. No rend.
He's a good 3 up. The Runespire is going to go ahead and try and cut down these warriors some more. The beast hitting on 3s. No re-rolling.
Because you got the +1 to hit, right?
And then 3s re-rolling at this point though, because of his own ability. Got 3.
And they're up -2 because of your rune, so I'm at 6 up. So that's 2 damage apiece, which I ignore in 5s. So 4 more wounds. I guess I'll just start killing them off with my thing too. 1 attack with the Lash Axe, hitting on 3s thanks to your +1, and 3s to wound.
Re-rolling.
Re-rolling. That's a wound. That says 2 damage apiece.
-1.
-1 rend because of your rune, so I get a 5 up.
Ooh.
2 damage, ignore in 5s. That's 2 more. Let's kill the next one. Runic Iron hit on 2s. 4s to wound. Re-rolling.
Got 2.
-1 rend thanks to your rune, so 5 up.
Hey.
1 damage apiece. 5 up to ignore those. Ignore 1 and you kill 1
It
more.
mattered.
Yeah. Bone Giant is going to try to pick up your Berserker. Now, before I do, let me check if it's its wounds profile or current wounds.
Please be a profile.
No, I can't do that. It's a wound characteristic, not number of wounds, so I'd have to roll a 12 on a single die. But I could try to stuff... No, Doombeak has how many wounds now?
2. He's wounded.
I'm going to try to eat
No.
Doombeak. I'm going to eat Doombeak. I'm going to eat Doombeak. Oh, Doombeak's not with me.
Doombeak is safe. Doombeak is smart.
See, I wouldn't have picked him up anyways.
Yeah, Doombeak is tough.
Well, he's going to swing everything at your Grimwrath Berserker. I know he's got a 2+ ignoring wounds, but he's only got 2 wounds. He's only got 2 wounds left, all right? D6 attacks with my massive club. Yeah, 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound at the -1 rend. Go ahead. 5+. 2+.
More damage.
His headbutt. 4s to hit. Yep, nope. And then he's got a mighty kick. 3s to hit. Nope, okay. Well, that was my giant.
It's Jakurum Boulderblade's turn.
Who's he gonna kill?
He's gonna mosey on over this way and...
The Harbinger of
You're a smelly one, ain't you, lad?
So you got 4 attacks. You are hitting on 2s because you got the guy to help you out. Oh, no! You need those!
Jakurum!
And 3s to wound, re-rolling. But these are at -3 rend, so I don't get to save them.
Oh.
And you do D3 damage apiece. Okay, 5. I ignore them on 5s. No, I only take
Takes
3. So I took 3 wounds. So if you roll 3 or less, you get to fight again.
He's a tough one, but
Oh, Jakurum! Why'd you roll 2 1s to hit?
that sucks. That's all that.
The Harbinger's down to 4 wounds. Jakurum, you disappoint me. You will survive forever and ever. My Harbinger does not like it. He swings back. 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. One on 3s. Oh, okay.
This was into Boulder Blade.
Yeah, D6 attacks with my horse.
Oh, horsey! Ooh.
Horse to hit. It was that +1 wound. I wonder if that mattered last one. 3s to wound. So it's 3 wounds. No rend. You got a 4+ and then 2+.
Okay.
1 gets through.
He's gonna live.
Oh, you're fine.
Boulder Blade
He's
is fine.
immortal.
The Fulminator's gonna go up next. This, I don't want to, but this guy is gonna go into the
Harbinger.
The Harbinger decays, while the other 3 will be into the Blade Kings.
Into the Harbinger. You got your Storm Strike Glaive hitting on 2s
Okay,
now.
that mattered a lot.
Hold on. Storm Strike Glaives. Do they do anything special?
On the charge of 3 damage.
Oh, they're 3 damage instead of 1. So 3s to wound. No rerolling here.
3 wounds.
-1 rend. 5 up save. Oh! So 3 damage gets through. So ignoring 5. So it does all get through. I'm down to 1 wound.
Okay, Mr.
The Drakos, Claws and Fangs hitting on 2s. Thanks to Lord Relictor. Oh, that's really
it
helping you.
helped a lot.
3s to wound, but 6s do more. Oh, you don't
One
get
wound.
1 wound. -1 rend to finish him off. It only does 1 damage.
Got a 5 up roll.
5 up.
No!
Oh, the Harbinger survives! It's only got 1 wound left, but it is alive.
The remainders of the Blade Kings, 3 of them, on 2s. 1 miss. These are the Glaives. And 3s. We got 2 fails.
5 up save. And these do 3 damage each.
Yes.
Which I ignore in 5s, because you did not kill the Harbinger. Oh no! Why didn't you kill the Harbinger?
I would have loved to.
5 wounds. So 2 wounds off the leader, and then 3 more wounds off of somebody else. So this guy goes down to 2. Oh, sorry, down to 1.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, the mounts into them on 2s. Again, the +1, not so much there.
But 3's to wound, but
Like
6s.
6s.
Oh,
Okay.
666. Now we don't roll them yet, because they do D6 damage apiece.
Right.
So we can roll my saves first.
Yeah.
5 up.
No!
Oh!
What are you doing?
D6 damage.
For
3, which I ignore in 5s. Oh! It does kill 1 though.
Wow, they're
Yeah, you had to kill that Harbinger of Decay. It's all Grimwrath Berserker's fault.
the Berserker.
It just cascades.
I know.
It's so, super cascades.
Ooh.
My Chaos Sorcerer Lord will attack your Lord Relictor.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're like, oh, whatever. It's not Doombeak.
I don't care. It's not-
No, Doombeak's not worth any points, man. I gotta kill your Lord Relictor. Oh, he's worth 1 point. Are you ready for this?
I am.
Watch out. He's got 1 attack. Hits on a 4.
Ooh.
Wounds on a 4. Okay, and no rend, 1 damage. That's all he does. It's great.
All right, let's see if we can peg a wound off. I guess I can go a little
Yeah, you can
further.
wrap around and get 3 guys in.
Boop.
Then you wound on 3s,
2.
which I care about.
Ooh.
5+.
Oh.
I don't care. Let's do these Chaos Warriors next. Pile in like so and let the Banner Bear get in. Does pull me out of the Mortal Wounds thing, but I think that's okay at this point. Hitting on 3s.
Oh.
3s to wound because of the +1 to wound. Oh, this is all on the Rune Father, by the way.
Yes.
So he's in trouble. 4s to save, but rerolling 1s. We're going to remember it this time.
Okay.
Reroll. There's 1. Oh,
gonna
he's
matter?
got 3 wounds left. Oh, no! The Rune Father goes down.
Tried everything to help him.
He did. We
know what
remembered
it's
to
like?
reroll 1s this time.
The flames do nothing.
Nope, not this time.
Lord Celestin is gonna do everything the Blade Kings, of course.
Malcolm.
So you pile in. First off, your Drake is going to try to eat 3 of my.
Eat that banner first.
Well, you can just. Oh, I see.
I'm gonna try and eat the banner. Yeah.
So, but you have to roll greater than my wound characteristic, which is 4. 4.
Aren't they-
No, they're 4 each. The leader is an extra 1.
Oh, okay. So I have to roll 5.
5. You eat 1.
Boom.
You gonna eat the other banner?
Nope.
No, and then you have the other guy that you can try to eat.
Can I eat the banner again?
Yeah, sure. I'll look it up if you actually roll it. No. So you eat 1, just like that.
That's still good,
That's
though.
4 wounds. You ignored everything. Your hammer gets an extra D3 attacks because you charged, so 1 extra. He's just barely within 12 inches of your Lord Relictor, so he's getting +1 to hit. Hammer hits on 2 then.
Oh, there we go. No rerolls.
2s to wound. Yeah, no rerolls.
2s. Okay, I thought I seen 1. I was worried.
3 wounds. -1 rend, so 5 up saves. So I make 1 of them. They do D3 damage apiece.
I'm on 6 or 4.
4 is not bad. 5 up to ignore him. Oh, 3 more wounds. Your Great Claws, 4 attacks hitting on 2s because of the +1. Oh,
Wouldn't have
3s to
mattered.
wound.
1.
Oh, just 1. 5 up save because it's -1. Oh, I saved.
Yeah.
Sweeping Tail, after it attacks, roll a dice for each enemy unit within 3 inches. If you get less than the number of models in the unit, it takes D3 mortal wounds. So just D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds it is for 3.
3. I ignore those in 5s. Oh,
I did
1.
4 wounds in total then.
Yes. Ooh. I gotta stay in coherency. Actually, I'll kill the bell on the other side. That seems... I don't even know if it matters. You're about to slaughter these guys good. Lord of Afflictions will attack next. With his trident, 3s to hit. Ooh. 3s to wound. Boo. -1
Is
ren.
it 2s to wound because it got +1?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
So they all wound then.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. He was saving on 5s because it's -1 rend.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, man. Oh, you saved 2 of them. D3 damage. 2, so it kills 1, injures the next.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but he's in the middle, man. Oh, no. If I don't kill him, he's just going to die anyways. Foul mouth parts, 3s to hit, 2s to wound. No ren, so 4 up save. So there you go. We
there
killed
we
him. You
go.
don't have to worry
We're
about
all
that.
good.
We're all good. Venomous Sting, 4s to hit. Of course it doesn't hit.
Nope.
And the Big Bell tries to thwack you in the head of the Big Bell, hits, wounds on a 2.
Oh.
This is -2 ren, so 6 up.
Nope.
And it does
Flat 2.
2 damage. This kills another one. Look at that. Slaughters 3 of them just like that. And you got Doombeak. He could pile in and attack the giant or
I'm gonna work on
the sorcerer. Okay.
I have the sorcerer and the Lord Relictor.
Oh, the Lord Relictor hasn't attacked
Sorry,
yet.
Doombeak and the Relictor.
Yeah. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Why don't you do your Lord Relictor? I still got my Blight Kings, but we won't be affected.
He's gonna try and smack down the sorcerer.
4 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Nice.
3s to wound.
Ooh, 3 wounds.
Got 6 up save because of the -1. So that's 3 wounds.
Ah.
Got 2 left. So now you can make an additional D3 for your Mighty Blow because I'm
mighty
Chaos.
blow. Come on, 2 more damage. No.
Oh, 1 more. And I ignore all these on a 5+.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. So you're good.
Yeah, 2 wounds. Yeah, not killing that Harbinger. It's really costing you, man. It's all on you, Grimwrath! These Blight Kings are going to make sure they're in coherency and then I'll attack. We got 15 attacks hitting on 3s, but we're going to remember your Divine Light this time.
Divine Light.
I have to re-roll 6s.
Look at that.
Well, you know what? That's good either way for you, not rolling 6s. 2s to wound. Ugh. All right, only 7 wounds.
I get to reroll one of these because I'm a veteran?
Yeah, you can re-roll 1 thing, and you haven't re-rolled anything yet.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
4 wounds.
So one. I will start taking away from the Great Unclean One because I don't think I'm going to be wounding him.
Or at least not until you can really focus on him. You need to kill those Blight Kings.
Oh, sorry, he's down 2.
Yeah, 3 wounds each. Battle Shock. I've got Bravery 7 with the banner. The banner makes it 7. 6 goes to 7. I've lost 8 guys. So I'm losing D6 plus 1 more.
Oh,
5.
Holy.
1 to 3.
Yeah.
4. I gotta keep them together, otherwise I'll have to lose more at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So 5 more run.
Huh.
Blight Kings are Bravery 9 with their banner. I lost 5 of them. We're good. I lost 4 of them. They're good. He lost 1 Retributor. It's not enough for a morale or a battle shock. He lost 3 Judicators. Bravery 6.
They're good.
He's good.
Yeah. That
He's
one
holding
time.
off the Lord of Afflictions.
Oh.
End of turn 2. Holy moly, Luca. You came in and did some nasty damage. You've killed 9 Blight Kings, and that is saying something right there. He's eating one right now. It's kind of, yeah, I don't know what it tastes like. What would that taste like? Like spicy food? Or like porridge? Like really bad porridge.
I don't know. I'm thinking of eating like a nasty rotten corpse.
Rotten egg. It's like eating a rotting egg.
Way worse.
You killed almost all my Chaos Warriors.
Yeah, that was a big squad. Of
You didn't kill the Harbinger. You didn't kill any of my heroes.
I know.
Oh, except the Rotbringer Sorcerer, which is that's a good thing. And I'm going to have a hard time dealing with this. I think, and with this, you've got a lot to still hit me with. You still got another layer of Liberators too. But I still got a good flank on this side and a good flank on this side. And I'm about to get enough points to summon in some extra reinforcements. So it should be interesting as we go into turn 3. Let's roll off to see who gets to go
Let's
first.
see if you get that 6 again.
Ties go to me again because I
know,
went first. Oh, it's a 1.
Don't
roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1. Yes.
You gonna take the double turn? Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yes.
Should have actually done the Cycle of Corruption before that. It's the Burgeoning now, which is boring. Basically, in my hero phase, all the terrain will lash out and hurt him, possibly. Hero phase for you?
I'm going to crack the Rune of Searing Heat, so this is going to give me... If I roll 6 to wound in combat phase, is 1 additional damage.
Nice. And what happens if you roll a 6?
Every enemy units within 3 inches of my Fyreslayer units take a mortal wound automatically. So I'm hoping for...
Yeah, that'll pop him off and do a lot of mortal wounds there.
6!
Or a 5. Oh wait, no, your Runefather's dead.
Don't tease me like that.
That's too bad. So you got a command point. You're going to use it on the Lord Celestin?
Yep, he's going to use his Lord of the Celestial Host. Pretty much all my Dracoths, including the Star Drake, will reroll failed wound rolls.
Yeah, all these mounts, their attacks reroll failed wounds.
Rune Smiter is going to tell Boulder Blade to reroll his failed wound rolls.
So he adds on, he enhances his runes so they glow even hotter. You got some prayers?
Divine Light, let's throw that one out first.
3+.
Yes!
On whom?
The Retributors.
Retributors will be divine lighted again.
Just keep it safe.
And then just roll your other 3+ before you talk about all the stuff you're going to do with it.
Yes!
Okay. Do you want to heal or do you want to lightning something? The Harbinger of Decay is down to 1 wound.
He just kills him, I know, it's awesome.
Not necessarily, he ignores wounds on 5+.
Oh, that's right. What a... Oh!
Or you can heal something.
I could heal my... Oh, he's only missing a wound. I could heal the Berserker, but I don't want to. So we're gonna deal D3 mortal wounds to the stupid
Harbinger. D3, lightning comes down, strikes him
Crash!
barely hard. 5+, he doesn't care. Oh, you got him!
Got him. That's huge.
That is.
Goodbye.
No more bubble of ignoring wounds, because that saved me a lot last turn.
My veteran...
No, defenders.
Yeah, my defenders, my Retributors are going to declare that they're being defenders. They get to reroll failed saving throws.
Nice.
The Venador is going to move to right there, I believe. Where is he?
Yes.
Yeah, right there.
Liberators might actually finally catch up to that Lord of Plagues, who didn't have a chance to get away.
They do this to us every time.
They leave us
never
behind.
give us the drinks.
All right, Venator, bring it down. Bring down the Jabbersleth. It's got his bow.
Is everything?
Everything, and the Phoenix. Just got to make sure he's down. Hitting on 2s. Whoa, there's a 1.
3s to wound.
2 double kitties.
-1 rend, right?
Yep.
6 up save.
Got him.
He got him.
No one get close to it. Judicator Prime shooting the Lord of Afflictions on a 2. It's gonna be 6.
6 hits. Hey, if you can do 6 wounds and I fail all of them, you can kill me in the combat phase. 3s to wound.
Oh,
no, you're not gonna be able to do it.
Can't.
Oh, -1 rend, so 5 up save. And I ignore these on 5s. Okay, 2 wounds. Hey, that's
not bad.
It's not bad for one little guy there.
Well, this makes this choice easy. The Magma Droth with the Smiter has to breathe into the...
Because they're within 3 inches.
Yeah.
Got to roll a 2 or a 1, though, to hit them.
Nope.
No. There's too few of them.
Malachum Thunder Sun will bring down the comets, or I suppose his Drake will, Blackhorn.
Oh, no, I think it's him.
Yeah.
I think he's like the super powerful one. He's been like upgraded. So D6, 3 of them.
3 units.
3 units on a 4+, take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
So you're going to do Blight Kings, and...
Great on clean one.
Why not, right?
Yep.
So Blight Kings on the left are on a 4+. Nope. Blight Kings on the right. Yes. D3 mortal wounds.
For 1.
And then the Great Unclean one. Yes, for D3 mortal wounds. For 1, which he ignores on a 5+. So he goes down to 14. Look at that. And you deal a wound to them. I'm down to 3. And then your Fulminators have to breathe all over the Blight Kings. That's 8. 3s to hit. Each 3+ will do a mortal wound.
2 mortal wounds because I'm in range.
Oh, 8 mortal wounds. That kills 2 of them. 2 die.
Uh-oh. Jakotum.
Charge phase.
Liberators. Charge. 3.
They failed.
I think I failed.
You failed. Good job. You somehow failed.
Liberators are worthless.
They would be awesome if they made a charge. Retributors are going to go.
These Retributors are definitely making a swing.
So you got 1 that has to attack the Great Unclean one, and the other one has a choice.
It's all into the Vikings except for the 1.
Okay. So the one by himself first.
4s to hit. We got a hit.
And 3s to wound.
We got a wound.
And it's -1. So
-1.
5 up.
He's fine.
Saved. Star Soul Mace does D3 mortal wounds.
For 1.
Just 1. 15 attacks on the rest. You hit on 3s now that you don't have that +1. And the 6s, oh jeez, you got 4 of them. So those are 2 mortal wounds each. 3s to wound with -1 rend, so 5 up. Ooh. So that's 8. That's 6.
Oh yeah,
times
12.
2. So it's 12 wounds. I don't have a save against that. Plus the 1 from the Star Soul Mace, so it's 13. So 3 off of him. then 2 more. That's a total of 11. And 1 on him. Look at that. Just 3 of them died. I'm going to use this opportunity to try to kill your Grimwrath Berserker before he does anything, because right now he's only got 2 enemies within 3 inches, which means he's only ignoring wounds on a 4-up.
Yep.
I think. Let's actually, he might have the Great Unclean one. Yeah, no, it's a 4-up at this point.
Oh, it's going to be the giant!
D6 attacks from his mighty club.
No!
6 attacks! There's the kitty. 3s to hit. All right, that's average. I was hoping for above average, but I already got the 6, I guess. 3s to wound. 3 wounds at -1. You've got a 5-up save. Go ahead. Uh-oh. You've only got 2 wounds left. 4 up to ignore them. Oh, he's down to 1 wound. A mighty headbutt. 4s to hit. Oh, that's -3 Ren, D6 damage. Then he's going to try to kick ya, you little thing. 3s to hit.
That makes more sense, though. It's easier to kick me than headbutt.
Yeah, headbutting. You're so far down there.
He can't touch the stove.
3s to wound. Oh, he survives.
I'm so tough.
You're so tough. You just jump out of the way. He kicks you right in the shin. You're like, oi, what you doing, lad?
Stardrake is swinging next. He's just gonna try and.
So you can try to.
dice.
Yeah. So roll 3 dice this time.
5 ups. Right? Yeah, 5 ups.
Oh, you 2 of them.
Nom nom. Nom.
That's awesome. Unfortunately, it is after it piles in before it attacks, so you're no longer in range for your Great Claws.
I could've
but you're
eaten
still within range. Well, if you want to change it,
Yeah,
you know how it works now. So take him out.
I eat this guy.
Hold on. Do you get to choose? Pick a model. Oh yes, you can break up my unit.
That's true. That's
Although my piling in can.
Yeah, that's
can
true.
make up for
Okay.
this. You got your hammer. 3s to hit.
3s.
2s to wound.
Malcolm.
-1 Ren, so 5-up save. Oh yeah.
He's that like.
He's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay, 3 hits.
Wounding on 3s, re-rolling thanks to your trait.
Which I'll need for 2 wounds.
2 of them get in. -1 Ren, 5 up. Oh, they both get through. D3 damage apiece. For 3. Doesn't kill one, but still does some damage. Yeah, it's all in the eating. You're just eating them. Was that 3 damage you did? So down to 1. Great Unclean One is still upset. He's attacking your Lord Relictor.
No, I want him.
Massive Bile Sword, hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s because he gets the +1 in close combat because of his trait. So that's 2 wounds at -2 Ren. Finally got it. I finally hit you with this thing. So you get a 5-up.
Oh, he feels both.
And they're 3 damage apiece.
He's done.
He's done. Just wham! Pray to your god now. Fulminators. Go after the giant.
Whoosh. There we go.
Storm Strike Glaive against the giant, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Wounded on 3s.
It's okay. Oh,
Oh, nope, okay. But then he got the
the
fangs.
mount. 3s.
Mount can't kill him though because you don't have enough attacks.
He can do D6 damage.
Oh, I guess he could.
Oh, no, it wasn't
a
6.
-1 Ren, so 6 up. I take 1 wound. I'm down to 3. See if you can finish off those 2 Blight Kings with the other 3. 9 attacks with the glaives, hitting on 3s. Oh, that's a good hit. Wounding on 3s. Jeez.
Oh, what?
My goodness. -1 Ren, so I get a 5-up.
And they're dead.
That kills a lot. Yep, that's 1 more wound than you need.
Alrighty then.
Jeez. I guess my Chaos Warriors will go. Hey, buddy. Whap, whap, whap. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Okay, well, that was them.
That was easy.
Yep.
Boulder Blade is gonna swing at the giant and cut off the big boy's head. I guess he could come down like a tree as well.
Yeah, just cut off his legs.
We have
3s to hit.
3s to hit, and 3s to wound.
6. You get to re-roll these, and 6s are double damage.
That's negative
Minus 2 right now.
Yeah.
So I don't get a save.
Oh, that's just 3d3 damage.
So you kill him.
That kills him.
But now we roll. And whoever rolls higher, I win ties because he's mine, gets to choose which way the giant falls. And when he falls, every unit that he falls on takes mortal wounds. Let's do this! Ha! 6.
No, I
can't beat a 6.
6.
Timber Crunch. So on the Grimwrath Berserker and on the Fulminators. D3 mortal wounds on your Grimwrath Berserker.
Oh,
3, and he's only got a 5-up ignoring wounds now. Yeah.
Oh, he goes down.
And D3 on the Fulminators, 2 on the Fulminators. So one of them's down to 1. Now, the Grimwrath Berserkers have a rule called Dead but Not Defeated. On a 2+, when they die, they don't die
Haha.
until the end of the phase.
So you're moving at the end of the phase. Yep.
So you did 3 wounds. So if you roll 3 or less, he gets to pile in and attack again. Oh, we could just remove him now then. Because there's no consequence to them being
Failed
there.
twice.
Because he could have... Well, you decided to take a wound off the Gargan.
Yeah.
Although you rolled a 5, so that wouldn't have mattered. Watch out. One attack. I hit. On a 4, I wound.
No.
Nope. Okay. Which one do you want to do? Or should you get it? No, you already went with it. No, you didn't do
Oh,
it.
yeah. He's gonna do an attack on the
All
3.
right. 3 to hit. Okay.
Nope.
That's
We're
good.
good.
Yeah. I'll attack you back. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. You get a 5-up save against that one. And it does D3 wounds and kills him.
He's dead, and there goes my adjudicators.
See you later, Adjudicators. So you got Doombeak and your Rune Father.
I'll
Or Rune Smiter.
get Doombeak out of the way.
3 attacks on 4s. And just, yeah.
That's a wound.
Okay. 5 up. Yep,
Oh.
okay. 2 Blight Kings into your defended, divine lighted Retributors.
Yes, sir.
6 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 6s. Okay,
Oh,
still got the 6.
jeez.
And that's how many it hits. That's, okay.
Oh, what's
all right, all right. Screw your rules. Non 3s. Okay.
Oh.
You've got a 4-up rerollable save now because you're defending. Reroll that. Booyah, 2 wounds.
That does
finish off one though. And the Rune Smiter into the 2 Chaos Warriors. You got your claws and horns. You do that first. 4s to hit. Ooh, not bad. 3s to wound. No re-rolling here.
6s are good? Nope.
No, and it's -1 rend. It's a 5-up save.
Oh!
Otherwise, it does 2 damage and just
Kills
straight
one.
up kill 1. 1 attack from the Lash Axe hitting on 4.
Nope.
Then 2 attacks from the Runic Iron hitting on 3s. Wounded on 4s.
Here we go. This is it. This is the end of the guy.
No rend. 4 up.
You're dead. You're done. No!
Nope, he doesn't even care.
He's got 1 guy left.
End of that. We got Battle Shock. Lost 3 there, but they're leadership or they're bravery 9 right now, so we don't care. And I lost all my other ones. And you only lost 1, so you're fine. I lost 1 here, so I'm fine. You can do your tail attack, but you have to roll less than the number of models in the unit, so you can't hit just 1 guy. And I didn't hurt that guy to do the Volcanic Blood. So we're good for the end of the combat phase. You murdered almost all my Blight Kings, but you lost your Grimwrath Berserker and your Lord Relictor.
That's 2 characters, yeah.
Their fate is unknown,
Huh.
but you are punching through me pretty hard here, but all of your Liberators did fail to get into the fray. So yeah, it's my turn 3. Let's see what I can pull off. We got the Burgeoning. Every unit within an inch of any terrain feature on a 5+. If they're Nurgle, they heal a wound. If they're not, they take a mortal wound. So you got your Retributors. No. Your Fulminators. It could finish off a guy. It does not. I do have my tree, though. Does not hurt your Lord Celestant. And then all the different Blight Lords and Blight Kings heal and hurt guys nearby. I heal myself on a 6. No. He heals himself on a 6. No, he hurts himself on a 6. Oh, he does. Look at that. Oh, he ignores that on a 5. All this dice. These Blight Kings will heal themselves on a 6. No, they'll hurt you on a 6. Nope. Then I do get 6 corruption points. I'm in both sides, but you still have guys on both sides too. I'm barely in that side. The Great Unclean One is just sitting right there in the middle. And you're within 3 inches of my tree, so I only get the 6.
Which is at 18?
I had 17, or I had 13 before.
Yeah.
So I'm up to 21. Wait, no.
Yeah.
19.
19. That's
Yeah, that's math. Math is good. 21 would have been really good.
Yeah, 21.
Got 1 command point. I'm going to use it on his ability to give them double their move. So they move 16 inches now instead of 8. Great Unclean One in the hero phase heals D3 wounds, and he gets his 2 wounds back.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be like. Sumptuous Pestilence. Every unit within 7 inches of that's an enemy takes a mortal wound unless they have 6 or more models. They take D3. I needed a 6, so I got it. So mortal wound on them finishes 1 off. Retributors take D3. Well, they took 3 wounds, so that kills 1. Doombeak takes 1, so I killed a Retributor, so remove 1 of those.
Oh, it kills a Retributor? He's
Yep.
a monster. Oh,
And then 1 wound on him,
Actually,
and 1 wound on him.
Oh, it's alright to do this.
Then I'm going to cast Foul Regenesis, so I can set where the Cycle of Corruption is at. I need a 7 or higher. I fail. And my Sorcerer will cast Plague Squall. Needs a... Oh, it fails. That's the one where I get to roll 7 dice. I failed it twice in a row now. With their 16-inch movement, the Puscoil Blight Lords are going to hop over here. They're not going anywhere near your Lord Celestin. They're not strong enough for that. Lord of Afflictions will come over here as well. Marauder Horsemen, I guess, should engage those Retributors. Unless... No, there's not really any. Well... Looking for good, juicy command or points. So let me run these guys, actually. Okay. So we're going 15 inches, which actually brings them, like I said, to stay 3 inches away. That is a rule. Lord of Plagues is going to move up. He ain't going to take anything from these golden boys. I'm going to use my contingent points to spawn 2 more Feculent Gnarlmaws, just because the units that I could bring in are not very useful, and I want these guys to be able to run, or sorry, charge. Because these guys ran and these guys didn't run, but... So I got to place them within 12 inches of a hero or another Feculent Gnarlmaw, but more than 9 inches from enemies. So this one's good right here. And I'll just place this other one over here. It'll just be there to generate more points. So if this game does go on, I'm going to be rolling in corruption points. Going to hurl a thrice ripened Death Head into these guys. I do hit when I'm a 3. It's -3 rend, so you don't get a save.
Oh.
D3 mortal or D3 wounds, so it does 2, so it doesn't kill one. And then he's going to puke all over them. D6 attacks. 3s to hit. 2s to wound. Oh, a -1 rend. So 5 plus. Okay, saved it. Charge phase. They're going to charge. Yup. 9 inches. They're good. Let's get really stuck in there. Hello. You know what? That'll get less of them fighting, so I'm actually going to come around this way instead. Ow. Poked myself. Marauders will charge 5 inches because they get the +1. Engage your Knight Venator. No more shooting your arrows wherever you want. You got to shoot at Marauder Horsemen now.
Oh no.
Lord of Blights. I know I've been calling him Lord of Plagues this entire game, and I apologize for that. Charges 8. He's just going to get right there. The Blight Kings will go first, attacking the Retributors. 3s to hit. I have to reroll 6s because of your ability.
Stop that nonsense.
I kept 1, which does D6 hits. 5 hits. Cast the spell so I could change the wheel to whatever I wanted. I would have done +1. Oh, it didn't matter. We got 6 wounds. Reroll failed saves. You failed 2. That's good.
Oh,
Failed 2.
Does kill
Finishes
him.
off 1. Uh-oh, now your unit's split.
I'm gonna have to start taking wounds from over here now. I don't want to, but
It's just a Star Soul Mace.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Retributors for sure going next. I'm gonna start piling in like
You
that.
get back over.
Yeah, and get back into coherency. I guess I shouldn't have put wounds on this guy. Ah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
And then
Oh,
with
right, I
this
should
guy.
probably, yeah. So put him in there like that, and then this guy was... Is that... Who's closer, Great and Clean?
Great and Clean One's closer, so you're not going to be able to keep coherency by doing all that shenanigans. So that's the best you can do, really. You got to keep him kind of in the middle.
You can do
Oh,
that.
wait, no, there you go.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah. The rest.
So 1 and 2, Great and Clean One, 1 into the Lord of Blights, and the rest into the 2 Blight Kings.
Star Soul Mace first, and the Blight Kings. For 2
2
more
mortal
wounds.
wounds. That brings 1 down to 1. 6 attacks, and the rest comes in on 3s. Oh,
All
no
hit.
6s.
No misses, though, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Is it 4s to wound?
3s. Ah,
And a -1 rend, so 5 up. Otherwise, they're 2 damage apiece. Oh, 2 damage. They just won't die, man. They just won't die. The prime into the Lord of
Lights.
Blights. Hit on 3s. Wounded on 3s. -1, so I get a 5-up save. Re-rolling 1s.
Please don't. Okay. 4
And
damage.
these do 4 damage in total. So he's down to 3. He's down to 3. And then you get to the big guy.
4s to hit him,
Yeah,
and
-1.
6s don't matter.
Yeah, they won't do anything. 3s to wound.
Nice.
5-up save.
Ooh.
And then it does 2 damage, which I ignore on 5s. Oh,
Ooh.
take 2 wounds.
Okay.
This is back down to 14. Oop, not 4. 14. My Warrior Chaos is going to go next. He is going to pile in. Leaving some space for these guys to then pile in. And he will put his attacks on your Knight Venator. 3s and 4s. Nothing.
Rune Smiter is going to put all of the attacks into the Pusco Blightlords, hoping to kill one.
Well, maybe. It's 6 wounds.
And then he'll put his 2 weapons into that Warrior of Chaos.
Oh, you are going to split. So 2 weapons into him. The mount
Magmadroth itself into
onto
the
them.
Blightlord.
What are you attacking first?
These are the Magmadroth into the Pusco Blightlords. 4s to hit. Okay, we got 3 hits.
3s to wound with 6 is doing extra damage.
All right.
So 2 of them, and they're all at -1 Ren, so I get a 5-up save against the one that's going to do double damage or extra damage. And so that does 3. That kills him. There's only one left.
No, sorry, that was into the Blight Lords.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's just 3 damage. And that one does 2 damage, so for 5 damage in total, which they ignore on 5s. 3 wounds. So 1 goes down to 3. Latch key into the warrior, hitting on a 4.
No.
And then the runic iron hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s.
God.
Nice.
Oh, that's 2 damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. 4-up save.
Oh,
You got him.
I actually killed him with it.
The rune did it.
Huh.
Now that he's out of the way, let's pile in, and attack your rune smiter. Starting with the Blight Lords on top, hitting on 3s. 6s are D6 hits. That's 5.
Oh man.
Wounding on 3s. Oh, that was crap. 4 wounds. So a 4-up save.
Oh, he takes 3.
3. So he's down to 8 wounds. 1 Dolorous Toxin hitting on 4s, of course. Wait, get to reroll 1s. Lord of Afflictions is nearby. Wounding on 3s.
Oh.
Now this is -2 rend, 2 damage.
6 up armor. Nope, he's down to 6.
So he's down to 6 wounds. Foul mouth parts hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds, no rend, 4-up save. Oh, he's down to 4 wounds.
Ooh.
And then the venomous stings hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s.
Oh.
Okay. These are -1 rend, D3 damage
I
apiece.
need to make one of these.
5 up.
Oh no, he could
D3
die.
damage apiece.
No!
4.
Oh,
They took him out.
I lost the molten blood. I lost the tail.
Took him down.
I can't believe they did it.
Oh,
These guys are so freaking good.
it's not looking good.
I don't know if I can get him out of that.
You've lost all your Fyreslayers. It is now just Stormcast Eternals.
Doombeak it is into the sorcerer.
Yeah, why not, right?
3 attacks.
4s to hit.
Is it 3s hit or 4s to hit?
Oh. It was 3s to hit. 4s to wound. Oh, you might kill him.
Oh man.
5-up save. Oh, wait. Is it 5-up?
There's no
Yeah,
rend.
no rend. So 1 damage. You didn't kill him.
Doombeak there though.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the Marauder Horseman next, because you still have the Night Venator to go. He's closest to him, so we'll have to pile in like this. And then I'll get the champion into there. Just going to do some fancy piling in here to get more guys in. So we're going to put these 4 on him, and then these 2 on the Retributors. Javelins into your Night Venator, hitting on 5s, wounding on 4s, 1 wound, no rends. You got a 4-up save.
This is the Venator?
Yeah.
You should have a 3 up.
Then he has a 3-up save. Then the axe from the champion will hit on 3s instead of 4s, and 4s to wound. And then the other javelin will hit on 5s. Okay, so you got 1 more wound on the Retributor, so 4-up save. You're fine. You can hit back. His bow staff,
Yeah, into the Marauders for sure.
3s and 4s. 3 to hit and miss.
Wonderful.
And then his Celestial Talons from his Star Eagle, 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, hitting on 3s.
Is it 6s to hit or wound that are better AP? Probably wound.
Wound.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. So the 6 is a -3, so I don't get a save against that. And the other one is nothing, so I get my 5-up. Okay, so that kills 1. Oh, that was him, not the banner.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the wound on the next one over here. And now the Great Unclean One. Yeah, into them. Massive Bile Sword, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s.
Oh.
This is -2, 3 damage. So you get a 6-up. You can
I get to
reroll
reroll-
the 3 because it wasn't a 4 or 5. Okay,
No.
so that gets through 3 damage. So it kills 1 and injures the next. A Bile Blade hitting on 3s, rerolling 6s,
No.
3s to wound. And this one's only -1, so you get a 5-up. Reroll the fail,
Nope.
and that does just 1 damage.
Yeah.
So it doesn't kill the next one. Lord of Blight's next. 3s to hit, reroll 6s.
Ah.
3s to wound, and these are -1 rend, 2 damage. So you get 5-up save. Reroll fails.
Oh.
So 2 more damage. So kills another one and brings another one down to 2 wounds. Slowly but surely. You've only got 4 Retributors left.
Yeah, you got through 6 of them so far.
Yeah. Battle Shock, I lost 1 Marauder Horseman. If I roll a 6, I'll lose 1 more. Nope. Bravery 7 on your Retributors. You lost 3 of them now.
Okay.
Fine. You're fine.
That's a stressful roll.
End of my turn. End of turn 3.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure anymore who's winning.
I thought I was really confident at the top of turn 3 there, and then
Yeah, you got your double turn off, and you butchered a lot.
these Puscoil Blight Lords.
Yeah, they've
underestimating-
killed your Rune Sun and your Rune Smiter.
Yeah, they cleave through my left flank, and they're fast enough. They're an amazing flanking force.
Yes.
That's what I always.
The fact that they got all the way from there to there.
I always use them for that.
Yes, they're very good for that. And that you've lost a lot of your heroes. And you're down a lot of guys. So let's go to turn 4 and see what happens. Cycle of Corruption goes to Plague of Misery. Reroll Battle Shock test rolls of 1 for enemy units.
All right.
Now No, I'm the tie winner still. No, you went first last time.
Yeah.
So we roll to see who goes first.
6.
Okay, do you want to go first then?
I would love to.
Yeah, I think that's important.
I don't have my prayers.
Yeah, you're in trouble, man. Hero phase!
Lord of the Celestial Host with my 1 command point I gained.
To give all the guys rerolling their wounds.
Reroll failed wound rolls with their claws.
I think that's your only hero phase thing to do. Unless the
Oh, they're
defenders.
going to declare Defender.
So they keep rerolling their failed saves. And that's it, right?
Yeah, they lose their Divine Light, and that's about it.
Divine Light is gone. Liberators will move up. Maybe they can finally make a charge.
I would hope they can for this round.
They'll come in to liberate the enemies.
These guys move 10. I'm just gonna.
Well, they don't fly, though. So they can't move within 3 inches of an enemy, and you just did that.
Oh, that's true too. I ran around them.
Yeah.
So they're right here then.
You're not flying.
Lord Celis Malachum. Right.
He can't eat Blight Lords, though. That's the problem. They got 7 wounds each.
But he can maybe
What
eat
else is he
Marauders.
gonna do?
You eat Marauders.
Oh, they're easy to eat.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
roll 3s. Shooting attacks.
All into the Great Unclean One. 3d3. Nice.
Nice. That's 8 attacks. 3s to hit, and each will do a mortal wound. And you did 3 mortal wounds. Huh. Which I ignore in 5s. And I ignore 2 of them. You got him down to 13 wounds.
It's something.
It is something.
All right, let's bring down the comets
D6 units.
for 4.
4.
So-
I don't know how many units I have left.
I'll pick Lord of Blights. Blight King. So Sorcerer, Lord of Blights. I can pick 2 more. So we'll go Blight King and
Great Unclean One. So they're all coming right here.
exactly.
Sorcerer on a 4+. No.
He's fine.
Great Unclean One on a 4+.
No.
No. Lord of Blights. No.
Oh.
And the Blight King. Yes. D3 mortal wounds.
That one.
Kill.
Got him.
You got him.
Okay.
1 comet hits its mark.
I'm looking at
And he can shoot everything at the Marauder Horseman and nothing else.
which he will.
Actually, you're within 3 inches of the Puscoil Blight Lords as well.
So he'll take some shots into that.
Shoot them instead.
Both the eagle and the bow into the Blight Lords.
The bow hits on 2s
2s.
and wounds on 3s.
Got 1.
-1.
-1.
So 5 up. Not saved. It does 1 damage.
1
So
damage.
ignore on a 5.
Ah.
Ignored. And then the eagle, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounded on 4s.
2 6s though. So
Oh, does it do?
No,
Oh,
no
no
save.
save then. So that's my. So I ignore it. So I did not ignore it. So I'm down to 1 wound on this guy. Charge phase. Lord Salistad.
Don't roll double 1. Okay,
5. You just gonna go into these guys?
Yeah.
Can't eat them. That's too bad, eh? You killed so many Blight Kings just by eating them. Fulminators.
Fulminators are charging.
Yeah,
8.
that is an 8-inch charge.
Super deep. I just need to go deep enough to make room for all 3 of them to get in while I knock over all the mushrooms. Bam.
Good. And the Liberators.
Okay, guys.
Double
come
1.
on. 3rd time's the charm. Oh, 11. Wonderful.
Good
The
job.
other side.
Bring them in.
Okay, jeez.
Bring them in.
Here we go. Here they come.
You can only get so many in.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I'm not getting a whole lot in at all.
Well, that's because I don't have a whole lot left.
Yeah, that's
Think of it that way.
There we go.
Combat phase. Who's going first?
I think the full. Oh, I have no idea. I want the.
It's one big mess of units.
I think the fulminators go first. They do a ton of damage. Potentially.
Yeah, they charge, so they get 3 damage on the charge on their spears. And they get to reroll wounds because of him. Spears first, you're hitting on 4s because I get -1 to your
Oh.
hits. Oh man,
Oh, I stopped
dude,
one.
that kind of sucked. And 3s to wound.
Oh,
2 get in.
Just 2.
And I have a 5-up save against this because it's -1. They do 3 damage each. I need 1 more die, please, which I ignore on 5s. So
Take 3.
3 wounds, okay.
Calm down,
They're already down to 10 wounds is a big deal. They got your mounts next. 4s, because of the -1. Oh, there's
geez.
always a few of those, eh?
Yeah.
They're not doing so hot.
3s to wound, but they get to reroll.
Ooh, there's a 6.
Yeah.
There's 2 6s.
What do the 6s do?
D6 damage if you fail them.
So 4 up saves. I failed 1.
No, they're rend. Oh, you passed 1 anyways. They rend.
Are they rend -1? They are, okay. So I passed 1. Passed that. So you do D6 damage.
For 2.
2, which I ignore in 5s. Oh, we got him.
2 damage. Oh!
That was pretty crappy. They could have killed him, or at least really, really maimed him. My turn. I'm going to do my Blight Lords. He's going to pile in this way. He's going to pile in here. But then this one's not going to make it to the combat. Guys on top first. Hitting on 3s. The 6 is D6 hits. That becomes 6. 3s to wound. You got a 3-up save.
Rerolling the 1s.
Reroll 1s, and
There we
any of
go.
these that you make do a mortal wound. So that's 2 mortal wounds on me, which I ignore on 5s. So I take a wound and you take a wound. That actually kills one of my guys.
But it hits... How many... It hits everything in range, or is it just the...
3 inches. So it actually kills that Marauder Horseman as well. And that's the only things within 3 inches that are enemies.
Yeah.
Foul mouth parts. No modifier to your save, so 3-up save. You're good. Venomous Stings hitting on 4s, winning on 3s. -1 rend, so you got a 4-up save.
Okay.
You made it. Dolorous Toxin hitting on 4s, misses. Okay, that's all I got. Oh, I get to reroll 1s.
No, he's too far away.
Is he? Oh, okay. 7 inches? Yeah, no, I guess it got by.
Oh, wait. I was measuring that guy. He actually might be...
Yeah, no, this
he might
guy's
be
dead
close.
guy. No, it's fine. I rerolled and it didn't hit anyways.
Oh, the Retributors will go, I suppose. Just gonna kind of pile in and keep this, I guess, little tight square formation going on here.
And where are you placing your attacks?
2.
2 into the Marauder Horseman, hitting on 3s.
No,
wow.
of course.
And wounding on 3s.
That's a wound.
And I go -1, so 6 up. So that does 2 damage and kills 1.
Oh,
What?
I want to need him.
Into the Greater Unclean One.
4s.
Oh!
That doesn't
no,
matter,
they
though.
don't do the extra because it's -1 to hit, so
But
6s don't
I'm still
activate.
happy we have all those
Yeah, it
hits.
still hits.
Ah,
Oh, no.
ah, look at that.
1 wound. 5 up.
Luca is sad.
Yep. Just a,
noticeably so.
it's just the Luke of the dice. The Great Unclean One is going to put all of his attacks into I don't know what. You've already attacked the Retributors. You've already attacked the Fulminators. But the Liberators aren't that strong.
No, they're not.
And if I kill 5 of them, there's 5 of them that don't have to attack right now anyways. So I'm going to put all my attacks in the Retributors. This big old sword hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. That was fun.
Okay.
His little sword. Oh, that's better. Wounding on 3s. These are -1 rend, 1 damage apiece. So you get 5 up.
5 up, rerolling.
Rerolling
1
fails that are not 4s.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And my Nurglins hitting on 5. Okay, we're good. We're done. Liberators next.
They're not piling in really
No,
at
there's
all.
nowhere to go.
This guy will go right there. Huge.
So 3 into the Lord of Plagues or 4 into the Lord of Plagues?
3 into the Lord of Plagues,
And
the
then
3 into the...
2. Just 2.
Oh, yeah, yeah, just the 2.
Okay.
The great, I think.
So they're hitting on 3s because I have at least 5 wounds. Okay,
it
well,
helps.
I guess
You know what?
that technically helped. 3s to wound.
Got 3.
4 up save. Ignoring wounds on 5s.
The Lord of Blights ignores me?
Nope, I thought you were hitting the Great Unclean One.
Right, so he just takes 2.
2 damage. He survives with 1. 4 attacks in the Great Unclean One, hitting on 3s as well because he has at
4s
least-
because of the -1 to hit.
Oh, but then -1, that's right.
Yeah.
And then 3s to wound.
1.
He's 4 up save. And ignoring it on 5s.
Ah,
Takes a wound. 7 wounds. There we are. Makes sense to do the Marauders next. Because you've already gone with everything except this guy. So I'm going to put 4 of them into him and 1 into them. So the 1 into the Retributors hits on a 5. The 1 champion hits on a 3, wounds on a 4. So that's a wound that you save on a 3+. You're good. One's hitting on 5s, wounding on 4s. 1 wound which you save on a 3.
Oh.
No, you take a wound. You're down to 3. 3 wounds. Doombeak is gonna go to Sorcerer.
He's excited that Malcolm is right beside him again. He's hitting
Hits
on
twice.
3s,
3s and 4s.
Yeah.
2 wounds is
Ooh.
enough to kill me. 5 up save. Oh! Doombeak got the Sorcerer finally. Took him a long time.
No.
Lord of
Blights.
Blights will attack your Retributors. 3s to hit. And 3. Nope, no, where you're rolling 6s. 3s to wound. Minus.
Do his 6s do anything special?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. And
-1?
Yeah, -1. Reroll.
Roll, come on, 5 up. Nope.
No, and it is. I think it's 2 damage. 1 second. 2 damage, so it kills another one.
Blink.
Lord Celestin's going next. He's gonna pile in.
Oh, he's gonna get his wings clipping on you.
That's fine. Just push him in. So now he's within
Bam.
3 inches of 2 guys. So you can roll. You can still roll the 3 dice.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can do it up to 3 times, right?
And we're looking for 3 ups.
Oh, you eat both of them.
Nom. Oh,
That's the banner too.
Is that the champ? Oh, the champion's right there.
Nope, that was the champion.
I hate the champion of the banner.
Get an extra D3 attacks because you charged.
Oh,
Oh, just one extra. So 4 attacks with this hammer, hitting on 3s.
Everything into the Pusco Blight Lords, of course.
Yeah. 2s to wound.
2s. There's 1.
And -1 rends, they get a 5 up. So 2 of those get through. They're D3 damage apiece. You do only 3 damage, which I ignore on 5s. Oh, 3 wounds. Would you look at that? He's down to 4. 4 attacks with your Great Claws. They hit on 3s right now.
Got 3 hits.
And 3s to wound re-rolling because of your trait.
Oh,
Whoa.
I need it.
Maybe. There
Yes.
we go. -1, so we're looking at 5s again. And these do D3 damage apiece. Ooh,
nice
5.
I could potentially kill him.
Ignore it on 5. Nope. 2 more wounds.
Oh.
These guys are so annoying to eat. Then you can try to sweep with his tail. You have to roll less than the number of models I have, so you get to roll 1,
Nope.
3. And then you got your wonderful Night Venator into the Marauders.
I gotta see if I can kill 1 more and get him out of here. 2 hits, that's the bow staff. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
5 up. Saved. And then you got your little eagle.
Bird. Actually, let me double check.
4s to hit. He's
Is it
4s to hit
3
in close
attacks
combat.
still?
Yep.
Whoa.
Same number of attacks, he just doesn't hit as well. Okay, no damage. Battle Shock, I lost 3 Marauder Horsemen. They're Bravery 5 right now.
Oh.
So that is all of them.
Yeah. Run away. You can't beat the Stormcast.
You lost 1 Retributor, not enough for Battle Shock. Lost 1 Blight Lord, not enough for Battle Shock. Look at this. This is it. Plus my Lord of Afflictions back here. This is the fight.
I know, it's all come down to these few points.
So it's my turn 4. I healed D3 wounds in the Great Unclean one.
Oh, geez. Back
3.
to 10.
So he's back up to 10. But there's no Blight Kings to heal me further. These guys will heal themselves on a 6.
Oh.
Yeah, D3 wounds. All right, he's back up to 5. They'll wound him on a 6. No, they'll wound your Lord Celestin on a 6. No. He can hurt himself on a 6. He can heal himself on a 6. I know I can get contingent points to summon more in, but at this point I don't see the point. So really it just comes down to how much longer it's going to take you to kill that Great Unclean one, and will you lose any more heroes in the process, or Doombeak. I'm going to kill Doombeak.
No, he's...
I'm going to kill
Give
Doombeak.
him a...
I'm killing Doombeak!
Alright.
I'm going to use my 1 command point on him to use his command ability, Grandfather's Joy. I choose a Nurgle Demon unit within 21 inches. They get +1 attacks on all their attack profiles. I'm going to give it to them.
Yeah. That's...
And then he's going to do Sumptuous Pestilence on a 6. Oh!
failed.
Everything within 7 inches takes a mortal wound. They would have taken D3.
Doombeak out.
Oh, that would have done so much damage. So I'll try for Plague Wind instead. This is where I get to draw a line and do that stuff. We need a 7. Okay,
Oh,
we got it.
geez.
We got it. I'm drawing the line through Doombeak and your Lord Celestin. He does D3 mortal wounds to each of those. Doombeak! And then D3 mortal wounds to your Lord Celestin. He takes 2. Which brings him down to a lowly 12 wounds. Movement.
Oh, right. You got some help?
I got some help. This is it. What you see here, this block right here, that is the fight. He is going to vomit all over the Retributors. D6 attacks, so 6. 3s to hit. Only 3s to wound now because I'm hurt.
Oh.
So 4 wounds, all at -2 rend.
6
So
up.
6 up.
Rerolling
Rerolling fails that are
these
3 or less.
Oh, there
So
we go.
2 of them get through. So 2 wounds.
That's it? Just...
One.
There we go. No, you got the death.
Oh wait, I got my Death's Head. I'm going to throw the Death's Head at them. Hitting on a 3. Nope, okay. Then we'll charge. Yep, we're in. What a surprise. Combat phase. The Puscoil Blight Lords are attacking. They get +1 attack, re-rolling 1s to hit. Let's see if we can take down that Lord Celestin again. Blighted weapons, first off. Oh, let's back up a second. In the hero phase, I forgot to roll for them healing themselves. Or hurting you. Did I roll that already?
You did.
I did that.
Yes.
I did that. Okay, blighted weapons. I get an extra attack for each of them, remember. 3s to hit. Oh, no 6s, but re-rolling that 1.
Oh.
Okay, well, I only got 6 out of 8 hits, not 14 out of 8 hits. 3s to wound. Wait, what is our wheel thing? Oh, yes, the battle shock. You got to reroll 1s. 4 wounds, you get a 3-up save. That's a wound.
That's a wound, yeah.
You are down to 11, good sir. Foul mouth parts, 3s to hit, 3s to wound. Oh, only 2 wounds. You get a 3-up save, re-rolling 1s. That's another wound.
Stupid 2s!
You got the same number of wounds as my great unclean one now.
I don't heal.
Ding! Extra attacks. 4s to hit. Oh, there we go. 3s to wound. 3 wounds at -1, so you get a 4-up save. These do D3 damage apiece. Oh, re-roll those ones. No! 3d3 mortal wounds. I can't kill you with this. So 3, 4, 5. He's down to 5 wounds. Down to 5. Lord Celestant has nothing to eat because everything's got too many wounds. And you don't get extra attacks. So where are you going to put your attacks?
Everything into the Lord of Affliction.
Yes, take him out before he kills you because you're down to 5 wounds. You got your Celestian Hammer, 3 attacks.
On 3s.
Oh, they all hit.
And 2s.
2s to wound.
Oh, 2 wounds.
And these are -1, so I get my 5 up.
Stop.
A D3 damage.
For 3.
Ignore those in 5s. Oh, 1 wound. Down to 3. You could kill me still with that because it does D3 damage. -1 Ren, 5-up save. D3 damage. Oh, which I ignore on a 5. Nope, so I'm down to 2. Well, I'm not going to do him next.
And his...
No. The great unclean one will go next before he gets destroyed. I want to take those retributors down because they're all upgraded and stuff, and I want to see if I can kill that prime because he's really important to you now. Everything into them. Massive Bile Sword, hitting on 4s. No. Wounding on 3s. Okay, that's a -2 Ren, so you get a 6-up save.
6-up armor.
Reroll.
Rerolling that.
No! You've been doing well with those 6s.
Yeah.
Bile Blade hits on 3s. Wounds on 3s. That's 2 of them. These are -1, so 5 ups. Reroll. Yeah, the 4 is technically a pass until the modifiers.
That's 2 wounds.
So that's 2 wounds. That kills 1 and injures the next. Down to 2. And then the little Nurglings hitting on 5s. Nothing.
It's up to the Liberators then. I don't think I can make much
No,
money
you're
for
not gonna.
myself.
You still only get the 4 in.
Yeah, so just 4 on him.
And 1 on the Great Unclean one.
You know what? I'm going to do 3 and then 2. So 3 on the Lord of Blights, 2 on the Great Unclean one.
7 attacks with the Prime, hitting on
3s.
4s, isn't it?
Well, +1 to Burlelo the Tyrant.
Right. And then 3s to wound.
3s maybe kill him. 3 wounds on him.
4 up. Rerolling 1s.
Oh, come on.
I'm alive! And then against the unclean one,
3s.
4s, because he gives you
4s, 'cause
-1.
that's right.
That was the roll last time. You did a 1, 2, 3, 4 last time.
And wound.
4 up. Saved.
You're saved.
Lord of Blights into the Retributors before they swing. 3s to hit. Oh. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. -1, so you got 5 up.
Oh.
Reroll.
Rerolling. Oh.
So that's 2 damage. So it just kills 1. All you got left is the Prime. He's the one that has to die for you have to make a death roll for them, though.
I want that Lord of Blights dead, so I'm going to put
Retributor into him.
the Prime into him.
Yeah, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And wounding on 3s.
2.
These are -1.
Yep.
5 up. Rerolling 1s.
No!
Oh! He refuses to die through the whole campaign. He's just a little Lord of Blights. Thorn in your side. Just a look of the dice. Lord of Afflictions. Into your Lord Celestin, who only has 5 wounds left.
He could die here.
He could. Fester Spike, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, -1 Ren, 4 up save.
Ooh.
Oh, you did it. You're going to survive. Mouth parts, 3s and 3s with a -0, so 3 up. You're good. Venomous Sting on a 4. Nope, of course not. And then a Dolorous Toxin on a 4. You're fine.
The 1 die
You're
throws.
fine. Fulminators are going to jam their spears into the Great Unclean One and then try to eat them as well. But their glaives hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Nice.
That was pretty great.
3s to wound.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, that actually got through though. It's -1 Ren, so 5 up. And then ignoring wounds on 5s. Oh, 3 wounds. Nice.
Back down to 7.
It's going back down to 7. It's going to be your turn next, so he's not going to be able to heal.
No, we have to roll off.
Oh, wait, this is the second part. That's right, because you got the double turn. And then the mounts.
On
Fours to hit because it's -1.
Oh, and threes.
Threes to wound.
Re-rolling because of the command
Oh, that's
ability.
right. Command ability
We
gets
got
another one.
1/6 in there too.
Okay, we'll have to separately. So looking at 5 up and 5 up. Oh, I get that one.
This is
one damage each, which I ignore on 5s. Oh, I take all 3 of those. He's down to 4 wounds, but he survives your battering. Your incessant battering. And then technically your Venator gets to attack, but who really cares about it?
I do.
Smack me with your bow stave. 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Wounded on 4s.
1 wound.
4 up save. I'm fine.
you're
And then you got your Star Eagle hitting on 4s.
2 hits.
Wounded on 3s.
On 6s. 1 wound, but no 6.
No, like a save, but no rend. Ignored on a 5. What are you getting all excited for?
I like damage.
I have 2 wounds left. You're not killing them. 1 wound left.
Hey, that's progress.
That is progress.
I could run on my.
That's the end of turn 4.
I could run on that prime there. That Retributor Prime for roll 6. I lost 2. He's down to Bravery 7. He's Bravery 7.
Bravery 7, you lost 2.
So on a 6, he runs. Nope.
And I don't have anything to run.
No, you just got. You have 4 models left.
No, I got 5. 1, 2,
Oh,
3, 4,
stupid
5.
Lord of Light.
He's still alive. So that's the end of turn 4. We're in our last turn. How did we make it to turn 5, man?
I thought
We
this
were
would be over on
destroying
turn
each
3.
other in turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, we just stopped on turn 4.
This is such a long battle report, but it's so crucial. Let's tally up how many points we're at. It's really interesting to see. The score at the end of turn 4 is 19 to 16 for Nurgle, and I'll just have to, you have to trust me on that because it's the 1 point per unit, except for the heroes and monsters, which are worth a various number of points, which I've written out to balance it all out. And the score is 19. I've scored 19 points, and you've got 16. And these guys will be worth 1. He's worth 3. The reason that I've got more is because the 3 heroes I have left happen to be the ones worth the most. 3, 3, and 5. Whereas your heroes that I've killed have kind of averaged out to the better ones as well. All you've got left for heroes are these 2 guys.
Yeah.
And he wasn't worth very much. So he's worth 5. He's worth 5. He's worth 3, worth 3. And then everything else, he's worth 2, I think. And then everything else is just worth 1. So you need to kill my big guy.
I really do.
You need to wipe me out. Wipe me out, and most likely you'll have more points than me. Yeah. And that'll be a victory. But you only got 1 turn to do it. And you do win on ties for who goes first. Let's find out. Cycle of Corruption, though, goes up to Nauseous Revulsions. Reroll wound rolls of 6 or more for attacks made by enemy units in the combat phase.
Oh, that's bad.
Roll to see who gets to choose who goes first.
3.
You got a 3. If I roll 3 or less, you get to choose.
Oh,
2.
Oh, that's critical.
Yeah.
I have to.
You got it. You got it.
5.
Stormcast, turn 5. Roll everything.
And Defender.
Defender on him.
And that is it I have in the hero phase.
That is your hero phase. Your movement phase is done, unless you're going to leave combat.
No, I was thinking about that. If I went first, I could leave combat, but neither of them. Malcolm wouldn't fall back. Malcolm would stay in combat.
No, he would fight.
No, Malcolm is staying and fighting, and I also just want to shoot my bow, so he's going to stay in combat.
Okay. Comments? Or
Yes.
shoot your bow?
You know what? I'm going to shoot my bow first. So everything into the Puscoil Blight Lords, of course. The bow, hitting on 2s. Okay, there's a 1. There,
Wounded on 3s?
2 wounds, -1.
5 up. Okay, I made those.
All right,
And
bird.
the birdie.
Bird.
Hits on 3s. Okay, wounds on 4s. Nothing. Call down the comets! Unless you want to do the Fulminators first to see if they...
Oh, the Fulminators.
They could kill the Great Unclean One. They have
Yeah, 100% the Fulminators first. That makes way more sense.
because then you'll have 3 units left.
Yeah.
If the Fulminators can just kill the Great Unclean One right now, then most likely you're going to win.
3d3 shots. Okay.
Ooh, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they do mortal wounds on a 3+.
And it's 2 mortal wounds for every 3, so that's 6 mortal wounds.
Oh, because you're so close.
Yeah, as long as I'm within 3.
5 up, I ignore them. I'm dead!
He dies.
He dies!
He dies to the light.
He does not hurt you when he dies.
Goes down.
You got the Great Unclean One just like that.
Interesting.
And then you call down the comets, just roll 3 or higher.
Oh,
nope, just 1.
1.
Who are you going to give it to? He's got 2 wounds left.
Him.
He's got one wound left. And
This stupid.
yes,
the
on a
Blight
4+, you'll do D3 mortal wounds.
Here we go.
D3!
For 2.
2, 5 up. You got him!
Dies to the comet 2.
Okay, I would give up, except there's still a chance I can kill your Lord Celestin.
Yeah.
Charge?
Charging with my Fulminators. Just because they're out of 3 of the.
Only one's going to get in there, really.
I believe so.
Oh, and he lost his arm. Oh, no, 2 get in.
2 get in.
Who's going to go first?
I do believe my Star Drake will go first.
Obviously. Kill them before they kill you, because they're still buffed with that extra attack.
I know, they need to be gone.
Yeah, because they could take those 5 wounds off of you. 3 attacks from your hammer.
3s.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
Got 2.
-1 Ren, so 5 up. I'll get reroll that one.
What was
that was
that?
definitely cocked. So they both get through, so D3 damage each.
For 4.
4 in total, which I ignore in 5s. Oh!
Okay.
So 1, and he's down to 4. Don't think I can kill you now. Your great claws, you've got...
Well, I'm really hurt. Yeah.
You're pretty hurt. You've
I'm
lost
down
11 wounds, so you're hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's not bad. 2 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
Rerolling.
Reroll, that's right.
2.
-1, so 5 up.
This
Make 1,
oh,
D3 damage.
I can't even kill him.
You can't. And I even ignore most of them just to spit in your face.
Down to 2.
And you can't even lash me with your tail because I've only got 1 model left. It's his turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to pile in.
Oh, wait.
Wait for me.
I see.
Because then it's my turn.
I do hear the heroic thing.
Yeah, no. This is Nurgle. You think he's heroic? Actually, he probably is. He's a Blight Lord.
Yeah.
But he's heroic because he's attacking him. He doesn't care about the Night Venator. The Night Venator's just flying around shooting me with arrows. Starting with my Blighted Weapon, hitting on 3s. You know what we forgot? All those attacks you're doing against me? Did you roll any 6s to wound? You may have. Don't get to reroll anything, but that's 2d6 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, no!
1.
3s to wound. That's 1 wound. You get to save it on 3+. That was my chance. Yeah, okay, we're fine. The foul mouth part's got 3 attacks now, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. That's 1 minus nothing. So, you're good. And my venomous sting could kill you if I get super lucky. 4s to hit. Nope, it won't kill you. 3s to wound. -1.
5 up.
No,
Wow.
4 up. You're good.
What's minus? Oh, he's a 3 up. That's right. No.
I don't care what you're choosing to attack him with. You know what? No, you can't take off his last wound.
I can't.
You're gonna work on him.
The Fulminators.
Okay. Here's
3s.
the whole 3 damage thing doesn't even matter for them right now because you
know.
only have to get through 1.
3s.
And it's minus.
I gotta reroll that 6.
Oh, reroll the 6. That's right. We're actually gonna remember that this time.
There we go.
-1.
-1.
5 up.
Got him.
Yeah, you got him because it doesn't matter what happens to this. Okay, you got him. I think that's game, but just for fun, we're gonna go to my turn.
Okay.
And do I heal? Yes.
Oh no.
I heal 1, so I go back to 4. More importantly, do I roll a 6 and hurt you? No. Then we're going to go straight to the combat phase. And this is it. I don't have my extra attacks anymore. Hitting you on 3s. Wounding you on 3s. 1 wound. You get your script save. Good. I can't kill you.
Well,
Nope.
you could.
No, I guess I could technically. 3s and 3s.
Those foul mouth parts.
Yep. You're good. Yeah, see, I can't kill you now. 4s and 3s. You're good. You survived it. And we'll just call that, because that's the end of turn 5 anyways. I'm sure you could kill him. Even if you can't, that was enough points, because that was 5 plus 3 plus 3. You just gained 11 points there and skyrocketed to 27 to 19.
Did not expect to have that many models left on the table at the end. As close as it was.
The Stormcast they came through. But you know what? If it wasn't for the Fyreslayers holding the line...
I really recklessly threw the Fyreslayers' lives away, I feel.
But what else were you going to do?
Poor Actromir.
Let's find out what happened to them. Let's see how reckless it actually was.
Right, yeah.
So it's the end of the campaign for you, so we're just going to roll for deaths just for narrative purposes. So we got the Smiter.
Smiter, yes.
2, 3, or 4, he's dead. He's fine. The Rune Sun, 2, 3, or 4, he's dead. He's fine. And you get a +1 for the father, so it's only 2 or 3, he's dead. He's fine. Doombeak, 2, 3, or 4, he's dead.
No. Stop trying to kill you.
2, 3, or 4, he's dead.
No. The cool guys are low.
And Lord Relictor is now 2 or 3, he's dead. No, you're good. You roll at least a 3.
The one die.
Okay. They all survived.
No problem.
Wasn't so reckless after all.
I threw away the Rune Sun's life, I feel, but he had no support. That was the issue with him.
But thankfully, your Stormcasts have punched through. Yeah. They've decapitated everything, and that'll give Steve some bonuses in the next mission.
Open the way for Steve. What kind of I'm curious what kind of bonuses I just gave Steve.
It's basically determines the points that he won't be at an uneven points cost.
Okay.
Because I was going to have more points than him in the last one if he failed, because of how much you guys failed before. That have more points than him, so I was going to have a good probably 20% bonus on him. But now that'll not be the case.
Not just even Stevens.
It's going to be a fair fight. Not that the Chaos ever tried to do a fair fight. So that's it for your side of the campaign. That's the end of the story for now for the Stormcast Eternals and the Fyreslayers, as they butchered Nurgle just like that. But they did give a lot of lives, especially the Fyreslayer lives. But we had a few We had a few Stormcast Eternal casualties along the way.
Along the way. You
Quite
know
a
what?
few along
They
the way.
really pulled through at the end there.
They did. He
Yeah.
punched your Lord Celestin was great. He's although his Star Drake might be feeling a little sick right now.
Yeah.
He's eating a lot. He ate like 3 Blight Kings. 3 Blight Kings, 2 Marauders are in his tummy right now.
The all-star, the MVP, the dragon for sure, just eats 12 wounds.
Just like that.
Nom nom nom.
No, he's not feeling so. He's like, oh.
Can you imagine what that would look like? Just pick up a Viking, throw it up in the air, and then doing that like that air.
He just spits it out later on. He's like, ugh.
I can't
Whatever.
imagine eating armor is nice either.
Yeah, and they're all covered in armor and pointy things. So
I'm happy I killed 20 Blight Kings.
you did.
Yeah.
You slaughtered them. Finally, you got your revenge on the
82
Lord of
wounds.
Blights. It took you forever to kill him, but you got him.
Last man standing, too.
He was right
Yep.
down there. He's defiant. He's just like swinging his
Was
axe.
he in any of his Steve's games?
Yeah, Steve was the reason that you ended up fighting him.
He failed to deal with him.
Yeah, he ambushed him and all his Blight Kings, and he got slaughtered.
Oh yeah, the Blight Kings walked right
That's
through.
why there was 20 Blight Kings in your game, and the Lord of Blights was Steve's fault. So
Steve couldn't handle Blight Kings. I walked right through them, no problem.
yeah, right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All it took me was plus like
10 Retributors
almost army wide +1 to hit. Like,
and your entire Stormcast Eternal army.
Yeah.
To take them out. Good job. Good job. You're
Whale
a
of the
star.
Tyrant, right? That's what we're here.
You are a star. Now, for those of you who are actually still watching, well, congratulations,
Okay, thank
you
you
made
very
it.
much,
You made
yeah.
it through. Click the link below to go and watch the next video to find out the grand finale of the season finale
Finale.
for the
Sunday.
Ilorath's Awakening with Sylvaneth and Deepkin versus Nurgle. Happy wargaming.